You can leave. Instagram, you can leave. I'm not begging anybody. TikTok, please, today, if you're interested in getting a message, that will be after today's lesson. Remember, I said today's lesson, we're going to talk about understanding your experience. Understanding your experience. That is what we're going to talk about today. Yesterday, we talked about, or Friday, we talked about victim mindsets. Yesterday, we didn't have a lesson yesterday because it was all about you guys, giving you messages that bring the clarity. Like the live, send it to somebody. It might just be helpful to one or two people. So it's very important that if you're here and you want to get your spiritual life in order, you want to understand life from a spiritual standpoint, then you're welcome here. Please, this is not a religious activity. Alexa, pause. This is not a religious activity. Here, we do spiritual growth. We give you nuggets that change your mentality. If you're not interested, that is still okay. You can skip. There are a lot of people that are doing lives. You can go to their channel. It's okay. Anyways, for today, before we start, let us pray, because I wanted to jump in and they said, no, return the glory to God. So let's pray. Eternal Rock of Ages, the I am that I am, Ancient of Days, we're here, omnipotent, omnipresent. We just say thank you. Thank you for this beautiful day. Lord, we invite you. I am, we invite you into this midst. The things that shall be said, the discussions that shall be had, the messages that shall come true for those who truly need it. God, I am an open vessel for the highest good of myself and the highest good of the people on this call. Father, use me to pass the message that is going to bless souls today, that is going to comfort hearts today, that the Holy Spirit is going to minister and bring discernment around. Eternal Rock of Ages, be the leader, be the guide, be the one that brings the right people into this space. Anybody that is not in resonance with me, Lord, please usher them out. And for those who are in resonance, let them get what they have come here to hear. In Jesus' name, amen. And I want to say something to you. When I pray, because I know I get new people all the time. When I pray in Jesus' name, that is my belief system. That is who I choose. I choose the teachings of Jesus, and my relationship building is as a Christian. You don't have to. How do I say this? You don't have to. Your relationship with God is on your own terms. Please be liking the live. Send it to someone. Like the live. Send it to someone. My relationship with God is on my own terms, and your relationship with God is on your own terms. So when I say in Jesus' name, that is who I believe. That is who I choose to build a relationship with. I am. You decide on your own. I'm not here to police anybody. There is no Muslim God, Christian God, Buddha God. And if you disagree, this life is not for you. Moving on. So let's just discuss housekeeping. Please, when we get to the part where you're coming on stage, you're bringing your questions, whatever it is, please be cognizant of time. You have to have your questions ready. I don't want to be dealing with trying to understand you wasting time explaining and explaining and explaining. Keep it to 2 minutes. Respect that there are also a lot of people that want to come here and share and learn and, ask questions. So it might be stricter today, because if you're not ready, I'll kick you out. I'm even the only one here. Uju is not here, so I'll be managing this thing myself. But in case Uju, you're here, if you come on, please listen to this that I'm sharing right now. One other thing, please don't be messy. Don't grab screenshots of people trying to hear stories to use it for your own content creation. It's not necessary. If you want messy TikTok, there is. If you want messy Instagram, there is. But please, I beg you, let us respect and curate a safe space for everybody. curate a safe space for everybody. Instagram, TikTok, let's just all be YouTube. I forgot YouTube. YouTube, let's all just be respectful. Now, when it comes to me sitting here, I'm sitting here by 12 o'clock talking to you. There is going to be a whole lot of knowledge passed into you. And my expectation, me sitting here, giving my time for free. People pay for this. I'm giving you for free, not get, take, pour into me. So let all the gifts be activated right now. Gifts in whatever way you can. I have my Ko-Fi. You can also use my Ko-Fi and send me what you can as a result of hearing the word today or the message today that blessed you. Bless me in return. I'm serious. I never used to ask by that, but no, that's not the kind of thing I'm attracting this time around. Closed mouths don't get fed. Bless me in return. And those people that bless me, at least TikTok and Instagram too, those are the people that will be taking questions from. Because what people don't see is when I finish here, how I have to decompress, how I'm deflated and tired. You think it's easy just to be getting these messages and getting these messages for hours. It's not easy. But I chose to be a vessel. God put me here for a reason, and I'm just obeying what he has sent me here to do. So that withstanding, I want to clarify something because something came to me in the middle of the night. I was woken up to get this channeled message. Today's message mostly is channeled, but also I have some my experiences I'm going to share with you. But one thing Spirit brought in the course of waking me up in the middle of the night is to tell someone here, just because you got a message, and I'm saying this because somebody sent me a message and it was like, oh, I wanted to re-clarify. The person had a reading with me, and then the person sent me this long message telling me, oh, I want to re-clarify. That is you testing my spirit. If I've given you a message before, I don't remember all the people I give messages to. I don't check to see, oh, is it this person? Have I talked to this person before? I don't do that. I give you a message, and that's the message that came for you. If you don't believe it, is your problem. If it is not happening for you, it's your problem, because your job is to take that message and go discern it, pray about it, and let God give you your own clarity. But coming back here and changing your name, your handle name or something like that to try and test my spirit to see if you will get the same message, you're wasting your time. Because she did it and she got the same message. Then she now had to now send me a message telling me I'm sorry, blah, blah, blah. Don't try the spirits within me. Don't do it. What are you doing? Wasting people's time. The opportunity that you took 5 minutes of somebody's time or 10 minutes. Another person that could have never gotten a message from me could have gotten something. But you came here and you got the same message that you paid for. What are you doing? And for people that come here and lie, because that's another thing that came up. You come here on this live and you lie. The Spirit of God is the one that will deal with you. You come here and lie. Because I was wondering why some people don't get the message. And they told me, they gave me scenarios. One, we don't want to say because some people, it's something that is not ready. So it should not be said because of intentions of people. Now, two, for me as a human being here on earth, it is too personal. So I would not say the message to people, very personal messages. I would not say it. The third one that they just explained to me is like, they are lying. They are lying. And I was like, what? And Spirit says, yes, when they lie, then you cannot get the message because it's a lie. So what am I trying to get about a lie somebody has told? What are you people doing? What are you doing? Testing the Spirit of God in me. I'll leave it here. I said, let me clarify that because I didn't even know there was a lie situation. I know when people lie because my nose will start itching and I'll have some kind of sensation. But I was wondering, I was like, okay, I wonder why people don't get messages or nothing comes true. And Spirit explained to me that they're lying. So what are you wasting people's time? People have urgency. You will now come here and what? You're trying to get attention from people that don't know you. Anyways, then second thing they brought, they said clarify. When you're giving a message, it's not that in 2 weeks everything will work out. It's not that immediately you start seeing results. And they told me, share your experience. This is my old journal. I don't know if you're seeing it. This is the journal I use for messages for people, my lives, anything that has to do with my Trace Essence business. I use this journal. You can see it. It's not fake. All the things here are people's messages. So this one is my personal journal. This is 2020. I'll get the dates now for you. Hold on. This is when is this date? Oh, this is 2023. 2023. No, 2021. 2021. This is 2021. I don't know if you see 2021. 2021 journal, which is very full, which I wrote till almost the end. This is 2020. I will get it for you. This is later part of 2021, entering 2022. Why are they trying to make sure that you get this clarity? Because God says, go back to when I told you that you shall be teaching many. I'm going to read it for you because, hold on. This is the later part. This is the beginning of 2021. This is journal for the beginning of 2021. All these things are things that I wrote. Hold on. I'll read it for you so that you understand how God works. Okay. 2021. I'm going to read you exactly how I got it. I'm not going to add anything. I'm not going to read everything, but I'll read some portion so that you understand when things start manifesting. It's not because I gave you message today, then next week. You guys are so impatient, doubtful, and I get it. I'm not trying to, but I'm trying to make a point before we go into today's topic. God says, daughter, I have called you and I have chosen you, but the understanding of this and the revelation will be at a time that I have chosen. Then he gives me so many words. I want to read you this thing. You will teach many. You will guide many. And many shall understand their divinity from your teachings. 2021. What am I doing today? 2026. What am I doing today? 2026. When did I start posting on Instagram, TikTok and Instagram? 2023. When did the message come? 2021. Okay. This is 2021. God gave me this message, this old journal. Let's go into the later part of 2021, 2022, where he reminded me again, because this message came and I was like, God, nothing is happening. What is happening? You said this, you said that, da, 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 da. And he says, he brought me another message. I'll read it to you. Hold on, so that you will understand, because they needed somebody here to understand something. And if you're that person that sent me that message, I hope you're here listening. Where is it? Okay. I will start. There's beginning, but this is the very paragraph I want you to. Daughter, do not question me, and do not question my timing. For I, the Lord, knows the exact time, and the exact day, and the exact hour. So do not question my time, and know that if I have given you a word, so shall it be. Please be liking the live. Please be liking the live. Be liking the live. Please. Send it to somebody. They will get something. What is this thing doing this? Send it to somebody. They may get something they need from this discussion today. So I am saying this to someone because when you get a message, there is preparation. When God gave me that message, I myself, 2021, then later part of 2022, I was not seeing anything, and he gave me this message. But now I am in 2026, and I have almost 100 and something people here watching me. And all the people that have watched me, I have a message on TikTok that has 5-point-something million views. I have messages that have reached 3-point-something million views, 1-point-something million views, hundreds of views. When did I start posting? 2021, 2022, I started posting November 2023. That is when I started posting. When did the word come? 2021. So when you're giving message here, please don't test my spirit. Don't test my spirit, because the same message I give to you, I receive. And I sit in the waiting. And you know what is happening? You are being prepared. God knew that, thank you so much. God knew that if I was brought out to the public at that time, I was not ready to hold who I am. Why do you think I'm so passionate when I tell you your old life has ended? Start moving towards the new. Because the moment you start embracing the new, then everything God has given you as a message will start unfolding. If you stay in the old, it will not happen. Why do you think I do the masterclass? You think I just want to do a masterclass? I want those who are stuck. They know that their own life is done. They want something new. Come and learn. I went through it. I don't stay here and quoting textbook for you or quoting Bible. I hardly even quote the Bible. I tell you from my experience. I tell you from what Spirit has given me. I tell you from what God has ministered to me to say. So please don't come and test my spirit. You're wasting my time. And you're belittling God. 2021, I will say that again. The message, I shall teach many. 2021, we're in 2026. I only started even going live heavily 2025, late 2025. I told you guys how I was on live. I was only dancing. You saw me dancing and praising. That's what I used to do on live. I was not teaching. He knew the exact time this teaching will be birthed. Please don't test my spirit. If you get a message, it is on you to trust that the word of God never comes back void. It must surely accomplish that which it was sent out to do. I am a living testimony. I have not worked a corporate job since last year, but I'm living my bestest life. My bills are paid. My home is paid. Everything has been paid. As I'm talking to you now, my car note is paid till the end of the year. And you're trying to argue with God that he will not provide for me because you don't know who you're dealing with. Anyways, God, I'm sorry that it's coming out like this, but you gave me... Somebody needed to hear this. So in all of this, what I'm telling you, when you get a word, there is preparation season. There is preparation season. God doesn't throw you into it. If God says you are wealthy, you are. He will prepare you to hold that wealth. He also needs you to take action. There are some people that will come here and say, don't leave your job. I'm sure they will think I'm going crazy. No, don't leave, because there's something. God has stages to everything. He's a planful God. He's well orchestrated. Please don't test my spirit. If you don't want a message, you're not forced to. Nobody's choking you to come here and receive a message. But don't come in another way. Thank you to those that come back and share their encouragement, share their testimony, share how their life. I thank you so much. Those people that come back, not a lot of people come back. Thank you. Those people that write me emails, God bless you. Those people that receive my messages, you're not even on live. You just receive my messages and you send me you send me a note telling me thank you. God bless you. God bless each and every one of you. The story of the leper, Jesus was not wrong. Not a lot of people will come back. Not a lot of people will pour into you. Not a lot of people, they will only want to take. But God bless the people that bless me in return. I appreciate you. But for those people that come here and lie, you're not okay. You can't be okay. For those people that come here to test my spirit, changing your username, you think how many people do I talk to that you think I will track those things so that when you come, I'll say the same message to you? No, you will get the same message. You got the same message. I didn't even know you, but you got the same message. Don't waste people's time. Most of it, especially, don't waste the time and my energy I'll use to go again, getting the same message, and they'll tell you, we've given you guidance. Sometimes when they bring that, you've given me guidance, I'm like, through me, I'm not sure. But they'll say it. And that person will know, yes, you gave me a message. Like, what are you doing? I just gave you a message a month ago, 2 months ago. Nothing is happening. You're running helter-skelter. I waited 2021, 2022. This is 2026. Calculate it, 5 years. But he was building me up. He was working on my character. He was breaking me down. I came here. You people saw me when I cried on TikTok. It is too much, God. It is too much. I came here and cried. People were encouraging me. I went through it. This thing I'm telling you, it's not. Please don't send me any co-hosts, please. I went through it. People, this thing I'm telling you, I'm not telling you because I think, oh, just wait on God, just wait. No, I waited. But now I'm living in my answered prayers and I'm looking back. I'm like, yes, God built me up. Who didn't leave me? How long didn't I isolate? God bless my sister. Sister, if you're on this life, I love you. She was the one that would check on me almost every time. If I needed space, she would give me space. Do you know the amount of crying I did from 2021 when you know that God has, and you've not seen it? I cried. I went through a lot. I went through a lot. That's all I'll say. I went through a lot. So don't think I'm here giving you a message because I don't know what it entails to wait on God. But he builds me brick by brick. God builds me in readiness to hold this. I would have collapsed. I knew nothing about social media. Till now, I don't even know. You people are here. Sometimes I struggle. Here. Hey, it's not coming on. This thing is not working. I went through a lot. You think it's easy to stay here 5 hours, you're talking. But he builds me. All those times I didn't talk from isolation. My mouth was shut. Nobody was with me. Now my mouth can't close because the wisdom, the gift God has blessed me with, I'm like, my mouth can't shut up. They must hear this. It changed me. If you knew me from back in the days, I was not this way. God will break you down and refine you. He will pass you through the fire. I can't come here and be telling you leave your marriage and find yourself if I've not gone through it. I left. I was broken down. My esteem was in the gutters. I'm telling you that those messages, when God gives me, he says, tap on your experience and speak to them. So that is why you resonate with my messages. I was in the gutters, begging a man, telling me to sleep on the floor if I love him. I went through it, but I've come out. I am bolder. I will not shrink for anybody. This gift was not given to me by a man, and it will not be shut down by a man. Moving on to the message. That was the YouTube. Thank you. Thank you, YouTube. You see, I didn't even know somebody was here. Hi, YouTube. Hi, YouTube. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Okay, today we're going to talk about understanding your experience. Now, all of us here, you didn't just show up on earth. You came from somewhere. And I need you to understand when they say, or the understanding, as above, so below, as within, so without. Everything that we see, how things operate here, is not perfect. But in the heavens, it is very perfect and orderly. In the heavens, there is no duality. We experience duality here. And same, because I'm hearing it now, they're saying there are some planets or some dimensions. They're saying, say alien dimensions. I'm not talking about aliens, but they're saying, say it so that they'll understand it. There are some alien dimensions that is different from this, our human construct. They also function in one a hive mind. They're saying hive mind. Hive mindset. That means what you think, I know. What you think, I know. You cannot hide anything. That's their own dimension. That's an alien planet. But for here on Earth, 1, 2, 3 for somebody, I don't know. Maybe it's important to somebody. Alignment. Maybe God is calling you into alignment. But for here on Earth, what happens is, please be liking the live. Be liking the live. It helps me. If I'm helping you, help me. Like the live. Send it to somebody. I appreciate you. And also gift me. Thank you. Instagram, YouTube. The gift, I fixed it yesterday. It's working well. Anyways, so when see what was I saying? Okay, alien dimensions, they experience hive mentality, group consciousness, collective consciousness that is an understanding of all. We have collective consciousness here, but because we exist in duality, we exist in free will, the collective consciousness only lies with the planets, nature, collective consciousness of nature. Some animals like the birds, they're telling me the birds, collective consciousness, the cats, collective consciousness. That is how we operate on this earth. For us, we do have a collective consciousness and understanding of divinity. Whether you're tapped into it, whether you're not tapped into it, it exists. But in that, you can choose. That is where free will exists here. You can choose and decide how you want to go and how you want to operate. It is okay. So when we come here, we came from an existence that is infinity, the God consciousness. That is where we're coming from. It's not truly a heaven or a place or something. It is a God consciousness. That is where everything exists. Now, Everything we see on earth is also a replication of what is in heaven. It's just that the earth one were broken. You know, there is bad, there is good. So there's some bad people that will do some bad things, and there's some good people too that are trying to uphold the good. So in that God consciousness, there's orderliness. There is a place for when you come back from your experience, whether it's your alien experience, your earth experience, whatever experience. Thank you, Noble. When you come back, there are certain things that needs to happen. And there are certain things that they will see about you, and that will determine if you're going to return immediately and if you're going to wait it out, or if your experience on a certain dimension has ended. Like maybe some people, their earth experience, this might be the last thing, and they will not come back to earth. They can go to an alien planet, they can do something else, but their earth experience ends. So I'm bringing you this pre-understanding, because when you, in understanding your experience here, this life that you chose, you have to start from your pre-birth experience. So when we leave here, we go through a life review. And I'm telling you, because you say, how did you know? This is channeled. I told you I woke up and I got all these channeled messages. You go through a life review. This is you looking at your older experience, your finished experience from life, to determine, is this okay? Did I do well? Did I accomplish the things that I said I will accomplish? Nobody's judging you. You are the one looking at your life and deciding. When they finish, then you have to go before the council of light. This is a council that holds, you meet with them. Think about them as the I don't know what to put, like the lawmakers or something like that. Think about them as the lawmakers. It's not really the right word, but I'm just seeing them like, you know, they're always sitting in this, and they're showing me how they are sitting. It's like this rounded table or something, and they're all there. And you step in. That is where you have your life review. And after the life review, then you will decide. They don't decide for you. You will decide, no, I think I can do better. I want to return as a soul. Then you can return. Or they will tell you, you need to heal. This earth life damaged you so much. We're still seeing remnants and understanding from your earth life. And so you need to heal. And then they will put you on a plane. There are different planes in the God consciousness. There are different planes. So they will put you on the plane where it's all about healing. You heal your past lives. Come into reconciliation. And then you go back to the council of light, and they can decide, okay, you can come back, or you can decide, I want to go to other consciousness, other dimensions, other alien dimensions, not the earth experience. But everybody has to go through this council of light. Now, there are people that God handpicks, their souls. This is all. I want you to understand that the God consciousness is just a big energy field. So even me explaining it as you're still God. It's just a piece of God. A piece of God broken out of him, and you're this. Just think of God as this light existence, because that's how I see source. I see source, the I am, as this light, and he breaks a piece of him to go experience. Go bring me an experience. Go understand earth life. Go do this thing. But there are some people that the God consciousness, the I am himself. Not himself, you know what I'm saying? There's no he or she or something. Will say, I choose this person to go to Earth, to go to this alien planet, to go to wherever, because they are the guardians of light. They are the light bearers. You are, or whoever they choose, you are a light bearer. You are a light bringer. You are going to take on the role of an earth angel. You are going to take on the role as an empath. These are chosen people. These ones are chosen. And there's also another type of chosen, where your ancestors, because you don't end, because ancestors doesn't quite mean, because they're explaining it heavily right now. They're saying, don't explain it like that, because I was trying to say, oh, your past loved ones are only the ancestors. They say, no. These are people that you're in group contracts with, group soul contracts. In this, your earthly life, they might not be your family, but they are saying majority try to incarnate as family so that you people go together. So these group of souls are your contract soul partners, your soul tribe. And these people, when they pass, they still remain your soul tribe. You're still in contract with them. And so majority of the time, they come in to family units, because that gives them the opportunity to walk the journey of life with you together. So they can decide that, hey, in our soul tribe, we're suffering. In our soul tribe, as an ancestor, an ancestor can rise up and say, in our soul tribe, in our soul lineage, we're suffering. So we choose this soul to go and bring the messages to our lineage that frees them. That's another way you can be chosen. There is one way where God chooses you, and there is another way where your ancestors pick you. And ancestors, like I said, doesn't only have to be family members. Ancestors can also be people that you are in soul contracts with. So when they pick you, you reincarnate as a chosen one. And I know a lot of people have problem with reincarnation. You come back multiple times, and it is your decision. Nobody forces you on that end. They say this, shout it out. Nobody forces you on that end to come. Even you as a chosen one, they will ask you, do you take on this task to go free your lineage? You have to say yes, even there. They don't just pick you and throw you away. And no. You have to say yes. You have to be in agreement. So I want you to understand this. These are all the ways you can then come back and experience earth life. So after your review of life, they make and if I'm looking here, it's because there's a whiteboard here. They make a decision that you are going to return, you are going to heal, or you are going to stay because your experience has ended, or you come from the divine, the source creator of all things, or you come from your ancestral lineage and say, I want this person to come back or to come to earth because they have a duty to perform. And the divine, like I say, will choose light bringers. People, guardians of the light. They guard the light and he plants them different places. They're not all grouped somewhere. You see them different places. The light bringers and the guardians of light are planted. The empaths are planted. The earth angels are planted. He knows what he's doing. Because you need these people to bring balance to earth. If earth functions too much in the dark, we will be wiped away. So these guardians of light are the people that spread the messages that help people change. And so when people are moving towards evil, these light bearers, their message will reel in some people. And that is how balance is created. It's always a yo-yo dance in making sure that we're not all moving towards to the dark and the whole planet will kabish. Understand this. Now, when you're in front of that guardian, that council of light, the only thing they take a decision on is they take a decision, your entry. When are you going to enter earth life? They take a decision on your exits. Then the only major decision they make as Council of Light is, when are you going to remember who you are? And remembering who you are is your awakening. When are you going to come into the divinity, wake up to the divinity within you? And for those ones that are chosen, another thing they will tell you is, when is your mission going to kick off? Because you don't come here and immediately kick off. The only person that has done it, Jesus, Buddha, they're talking about Buddha right now. There's only a few people that have come from their childhood. They've been awakened and they run their, they do their mission right from birth. But majority of people, they have to go through the process of refinement, of building, of understanding before their mission kicks off. That is why Jesus, his main mission, remember, we only start learning from him from 33. But doesn't mean that when he was a child, he wasn't awakened like that. I don't know. Let me know. Oh, they say he came in awakened. He came in awakened. But the time they gave him for him to act so that people take him serious is that age that we know in the Bible, in his 30s. So that's a confirmation. So that's the mission of this Council of Light. So when they've established with you, when you stand before them and you say, I'm here, Council of Light, as Tracy, and I would love to go have an experience on earth. That means that is, if you are not you're not a chosen one, I would like to have an experience of earth. And they will be like, okay, why do you want to have an experience of earth? I want to, it would be nice for me to experience self-love, that awareness, because any experience is adding to the God consciousness. It's not, you're just not having this experience just because. Be liking the life, be sending the gifts. Thank you. I appreciate you. Thank you. You see, I'm pouring nuggets. I'm giving nuggets here. I'm not just giving kwe message. Instagram, YouTube too. Like. Thank you for the gift. Thank you. So, when you come before them, when you tell them what you want to experience, they will ask you why. Then you will now say, oh, it adds to the God consciousness as God, because God God has the light and the dark, but the more he experiences, the more he evolves. It's not he. I want to think, because if I'm saying he, then it just feels like you're picturing a man, and I don't want you to picture a man. He's not a man. God is a consciousness, and consciousness is energy. And also, I want you to also understand this. Every experience is evolving God. I know you think, oh, God, the all-knowing, no, but every experience builds him up in his understanding of compassion, his understanding, like as we're experiencing, we're pieces of God. Remember, it's not like, oh, you are different from God. No, it's still God experiencing himself. Like I said, the God consciousness is the ocean. You are a drop. Think of God consciousness as the ocean. You are just a drop. So it's God experiencing himself through us. When I say through us, it's hard to explain in English language. I'm trying, Spirit, I'm really trying, but sometimes the words fail me. I hope people understand what I'm trying to say. So this, when you then go in front of the Council of Light and you make your plea, that's why I say everything that happens on earth mimics on earth, on that plane. Things, I always tell you guys, if you want to better your life, first of all, better your spiritual growth, because things happen spiritually before it happens physically. And everything here is mimicking the spiritual. So if you want to go something, you go through a council, you plead your case and everything. That's an earth construct. But that earth construct came from somewhere. It is something that they do in the spiritual realm. Everything is orderly in the spiritual realm. I need you to get that. So when you go and you make your case, and they then say, okay, I see how experiencing self-love, experiencing blah, 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 will expand the consciousness. It is okay. It is not only a good experience you choose. You can choose to be a villain. You can choose, you can go before the council of light and be like, I want to experience being mean to this race. You understand? It's okay. Does it expand the consciousness? Yes. And they will approve it. They're telling me, say that. Don't always talk about the good, because good and evil came from somewhere. People will only think, oh, evil is from the earth. No. The God consciousness has both. If you're made in the image of God and you have the good and the bad, so where did the bad come from? Oh, so the devil created the bad in you. No. God is the way he is because he has been able to balance himself. I say himself. The God consciousness has brought balance in understanding his light and his dark. That is why when you go through a spiritual awakening, it is not all love and light. It's not all, I'm love and light, I'm love and... No. It is, how do I explain it? It is understanding your shadow and understanding your light and deciding, what am I going to function from? I am going to function from my light, just as the God consciousness has done. I will function from my light, because every time I function from my dark, I destroy. Go to the Old Testament, there's a whole lot of destruction and everything. That is how the God consciousness evolves. By bringing him more experiences, he evolves himself. Where do you think AI is coming from? AI, we're feeding it information and it keeps making itself better. They are mimicking, remember, everything that is in heaven, it can be mimicked here on earth. So they are mimicking it. Like, okay, what can we feed this thing that continuously makes itself better? Every new information improves it and makes it better. I wouldn't say whether they're mimicking God, because I'm not here to fight anybody or convince anybody otherwise, but use your tongue to count your teeth and see what is happening. There is only, they will not win. You understand? Something that is artificial is artificial. The main thing is the main thing, that I am. Anyways, that is how you can plead your case, and then you will go to the next step. Before we talk about the next step, let's talk about the chosen ones. Now, your group of soul tribe and ancestors can come before the council and say, we all have agreed to choose Tracy to go to earth and save the lineage. And they'll say, okay, what types of things are you saving the lineage from? You say all the things, and the council of light will be like, yes, I can see how this is going to benefit the God consciousness. We approve. You can go have a life on earth. That is if your ancestors choose you. Now, there is where the God consciousness himself, the I am, I'm still saying himself, but I'll stop correcting myself. Just know what I'm talking about. The I am can say, I want this person as a light bearer. I want this person as a guardian of light. So, do you accept, or I bring before you Tracy, who I am choosing as a guardian of light? Do you accept? You are the one that they'll ask you, do you accept? Yes, I accept. Then they send you, they tell you your entry, your exit, when your remembrance is going to commence, which is your awakening, and when your mission is going to kick off. You see, that means people cannot wake you up. Don't fall for scams telling you come to this seminar, we will wake you up. You don't, there is a lie. It's a lie. The greatest scam in the spiritual community. Come, we are going, nobody can wake you up. It is already set before you come, the day of your remembrance. So don't be fooled. And then they will tell you when your mission as a guardian of light, is going to commence, or the light bearer, or whatever it is you're chosen to do on earth. They will tell you when that mission is going to kick off. Not saying that those people that are not chosen don't have a purpose or anything like that. They can come into their purpose by deciding, okay, they're telling me talk about calling. Thank you. So they're saying there are those that are chosen and there are those that are called, like, hey, we will like you when you're on earth to hold the light. You are not chosen. It's not a chosen, it's a calling. Like if you come into it, you are being called to do that. It's an open invitation. Many are called, few are chosen. That's where it came from. It's an open invitation to a lot of people. Would you love to hold the light when you come to your experience on earth? You will answer yes. Okay, but it's not mandatory. If you answer the calling, great. If you follow the routes, great, but you are not forced to. Many are called, few are chosen. Anyways, that's with the Council of Light. Now the preparation begins. Now you have been approved at the Council of Light. You then go and work with your guides, your spiritual guides, your guardian angels. And those people are the people that are going to be with you throughout your earth life. They are going to monitor you. They are going to be with you. They are going to help you in your journey. So that is the earth life prep. You go with them. Your spirit guide, your guardian angels, they are going to sit with you and prepare you for your earth life. So that is where you pick your parents. That is where you decide, I would love to be born in so and so country to so and so type of parents. That is why parents, you're not the owner of that child. I know. You're not the owner. At the end of the day, God owns that child. At the end of the day, that child is a full-on human being who chose you to be able to enter. Entry. That's the only way we can enter. We have to enter through parents. So they choose you. And they're telling me single mothers, single parents here. Your child knew you were going to be single. Maybe you started together. Your child saw, because they show the end to end of every parent. They show the trauma you're going to experience in that family. They show you because when you're there, it's not painful. You're just seeing it as an experience. Oh, I'll enter a family, they will beat me. And it's not painful. When you're there, there is no hate. There is no, it's just a matter of fact. It's just you're, as a soul, you're going, these are the things you're going to experience. Like you said, you want to experience self-love. For you to experience that, we're going to set you up in a household where love will be lacking. And so that love that will be lacking is what will lead you into the next thing and the next thing, till when something happens that pushes you to start loving yourself. Like you start seeing the patterns happen. And there are and you can choose multiple things. It's not just I choose self-love. You can choose. It's like a thing you just select. I select the self-love option. I select the whatever. I'm going to be rich, but I'm not going to be happy, so that I can find happiness within me. You select the option, all the categories of things you want to experience. I know. I get it, that it's not possible for you to choose this life, but you chose it. You did choose it. That's the truth. So that's your earth life prep. Your earth life prep is all about making the choices, choosing the experiences, choosing the location where you're going to start out with. Some people start out with one location, but they end up, you choose that too. You choose, you say, I will start up in this location, I will go to this location, and eventually end up in this location. Everything is very intricately tied, like a web. Everything is so organized. You choose everything. However, they're saying, mention this. It is not that your life is already planned. So they're saying this. Your life has been chosen by you. Your experience has been chosen by you. But one thing you have to understand is there is free will here. You can decide when you come here that you don't want to participate. But that doesn't negate your contract. When I say contract, it sounds too official, but for you to come here, the Council of Light approved you. That's your contract. That's your contract you signed, that I am going to come here. And everything, when I say Council of Light and everything, it still functions under God. If God says no, it's a wrap. But it's not like if God says no. I don't because they're saying it is not the way Earth is. They are so plugged in with God that they are walking in oneness. They're saying everything is one, because the way I'm explaining it then feels like the Council of Light will now go and take permission from God. No, it's not like that. It's like there is oneness there. So it's like they are constantly in the mind of God and they understand what to do. So I don't know. Words fail me. I'm trying my best. Words fail me. Unless you're going to give me the exact English, but words fail me. So the prep is where you choose your experiences, you choose everything. I'm going to start out poor, but at this age, I'll come into major shift. That is why most of the time, your lives run in season. Maybe early childhood was good, then you come into adulthood and you're facing it, or early childhood was bad, and all that is what you chose. You pointed it out, you sat with your guides, and they prepared you. You even decided, okay, what type of remembrance, how is my remembrance going to kick off? That is why most of the time your awakening starts from pain. You choose the thing that will wake you up. Oh, I'm going to go through a divorce. Oh, I'm going to lose my home. Oh, I'm going to be a drug addict. Oh, you will choose the thing that will kind of spur you into an awakening. Oh, I'm going to lose my child. Oh, you will choose. Oh, I'm going to die. There is that one, but it's not a real death, near death experience. People that be like, they set it up. So they're saying they only give the near death experience because a couple of people that are also, that's their way of coming into their mission, of coming into what they have been chosen to do. So they might have been chosen to be light bringers, but they're so tied. They then set it up with their guides. Like, guides, I know how if I go to this earth life, I will forget. I will just be doing life. I will not remember. This is my choice point, that I die. If I die, then the truth has to be revealed. Like, that gives them the ginger. Like, oh my God, I died. I saw a glimpse. And they come back here and you see that they changed their life. They walked through everything. All that was preparation. You prepared everything. Even your children that are thorns in your flesh, that you'd be like, oh, they're quarreling with me. They have their experience. Maybe their thing was, I would choose a family where I'm not going to get along with my mother. And eventually, it's going to lead me into forgiveness. I want to experience what it means to forgive somebody that hurt me deeply. Everything is set up. But remember, when you come here, free will does exist. And they will not stop you from choosing otherwise. But remember, they always say it will still bring you to the expected end. Because in all of this experience, it's for you. You're going to grow as a soul, which is in turn going to grow the God consciousness. Remember, God is the ocean, you are a drop. Please hear that. So that's the earth life prep. Then when you understand it and you've covered grounds, they've prepared you. It's like a school. They've told you everything. As a baby, you might be a sickly baby, and to learn how to be compassionate to people, to babies or to children that face this thing. Sometimes it will spur the person to build orphanages, or spur the person to build, fundraising for kids. Like, everything is so well calculated. If you weren't sick, nothing will concern you with a sick baby. Let's be honest. You might be that person that'll be like, oh yeah, and just donate some money. But truly, If you don't go through the experience, you will not truly understand it. And that is what they try to make sure they imbibe in us. The experience, the end goal is the experience, the journey that is important. It's not really the end goal. What choices were you making along the way? That is what is important. That's what shapes you. So when I'm here crying, oh, yes, I'm crying because I remember my old life, but I'm glad I went through all that. I went through the pain. I'm glad my self-esteem was in the gutters. I'm glad that divorce happened because the person I am versus the person I was before, two different human beings. And I'm glad that it happened. At the time when it was happening, I was not glad. I'm not going to lie to you. It was painful. But right now, I am glad that this happened. So that's how, when you prep, you now come here. Again, remember, they've chosen your entry point. You've chosen your family. You've chosen your location. You've chosen everything by now. Then your journey starts. Your birth into existence. However, there is no benefits of you coming and remembering everything because the experience is to grow, is to evolve your soul. So you come as a clean slate. You don't remember that you chose this. You don't remember nothing. Unless they're saying not everybody. Some people actually have an understanding, but can they hold their ground? They're telling me right now, they're saying, can they hold their ground when everybody is acting same thing? Can you be rebellious in moving towards? A lot of them can't, even though they are awake. For them to truly function on this earth, they just have to follow suit. And that is why we have some people that cannot acclimatize to society because, and we call them all sorts of names. You have ADHD, you have this one, you have this one. I don't want to go into the health thing so that they don't ban me. But there are some things, that the child can't understand. The child is like, this doesn't make sense. Because when you are waking, you are going to also say, this doesn't make sense. But as a child, they're saying this doesn't make sense. We term the child difficult because they're not following the norm. Somebody has created the norm. As a child, when you're 2-year-old, you should do this, 3-year-old, do this. Then maybe the child is like, that's stupid and refuses to engage. And then by the time they go to the hospital a couple of times and everything, the child will just be like, let me just follow suit. I think they will leave me alone if I just act the same way society is acting. And that's it. They are now plugged into the matrix because nobody comes plugged into the matrix. You come as a clean slate. That is why children can see spirits. That's why children, they read energy. Everything with a child. You'll be wondering, now, why doesn't this baby like me? But the baby is seeing something in you that you cannot see in yourself. And maybe just like, I don't like your energy. Children see spirits. They talk honestly. But they only start to conform when people start calling them weird or looking at them somehow or telling them you're a difficult child. Then they're like, I better conform. If not, this could throw me into a psychiatric hospital. And that's what happens. And that's how your journey starts and your experiences starts rolling out. You've entered your family. You now take on the understanding of your family. You're a clean slate, remember? Then you start learning. The first port of call is the family unit. So imagine if your family has been in poverty years over years, generation over generation, that is what they're going to pass to you. Limiting beliefs, we talked about it, remember? Two Fridays ago or something like that, I taught about limiting beliefs here. You take that on. If they have some kind of racist tendencies or something like that, you take that on. That is how it is. You're a clean slate. Nobody comes here and come born with hate or evil. It is fed to you and you take it on. So then you now start going to school. You're exposed to society. You take on societies. If you're born in a society where they limit women, where they put down women, what do you expect? You will take that on. You start acting subservient. You wouldn't come into yourself. Then you go to the school. The teachers will also give you their own, from their own understanding. So you can see that when they say heal, is to save generations. When people tell you heal, you're going to save your family by doing the work. A lot of people don't want to do the work. Especially older people, they don't want to do the work because they can't look at themselves and realize that, dang, I just fell into the hands of the matrix. Instagram, let me put you here. It looks as if I'm only talking to TikTok, and it's not fair. Hi, YouTube. Hi. Okay, let's see. Okay, this is better. So, in all of this, when you take on all these things, it's shaping you, and that is how you then build an identity. Why I do this identity work is because that is not your true identity. That is your survival identity. The identity in which it was built from your parents, from society, from school, from your relationship. You're just picking up all these things and making it as your own. It is not yours. The truth of the matter, it is not yours. But there comes a time wherein that identity can't work for you anymore. You look at your life, you've achieved, they've told you all the things, they tell you, oh, marry at 25, graduate at this, make sure you're working at this. You're following the script. But is that your script? It is not your script. And that is why a lot of people, they don't enjoy their lives at that point in time. And you have to now decide that this identity doesn't work. And that is why I talk about the Who Am I Becoming Masterclass, because you have to know the tools that will help you shift into the identity, which is your truest essence. That's about understanding your experience. So you can see that you chose this thing. And so when you're here and you're always attracting the same people, same patterns, is because it will not go away because you've not learned the lesson. There is a lesson. Remember, you chose it. I want to learn self-love. I want to be able to own myself and come into who I am. Whatever it is that you chose. I want to experience life where I have everything, but there is an inner happiness missing. And you're here and the script is playing out and you're looking at your life and saying, I don't like it here. I was there. I was suicidal. I'm not even going to oh, please, TikTok, don't ban me. Oh my Jesus, please. Oh, I was good. Please don't, it's a mistake. Please. But I didn't want to because I was not enjoying life. Please be liking the live, send it to someone. Please, please, please. It helps. Please send some gifts. I appreciate you guys. So when you're now experiencing life and you're like, this experience is not giving what it's supposed to give, is because you've not learned the lesson. And I know it sounds very cliche. And even when spiritual people say it, I cringe. I still cringe till now because I'm like, no, when you're actively going through that, nobody wants to hear that. But the only way I can tell people is if you want to change your experience, instead of just following the script, you now have to start asking, what is this teaching me? What can I learn here? What lesson is life trying to give to me? What's my soul trying to say? Thank you, Ihoma. That's something I want you guys to think about. Your experience, no one is doing you. Remember, we talked about victim mindset, victim mentality on Friday. Nobody is doing you. It's your experience. You chose it. And it is playing out. And if you don't take the time to understand what is this trying to tell me, you will go through it again and again and again. Empaths too, you're not, that is why you attract narcissists, because if you don't find your voice, find the courage to put boundaries in place and own your sovereignty, you will keep attracting one narcissist after another, because you have refused to choose yourself. Empaths are those that feel energy. So when they feel energy, they think that you have to take on that energy and cater to them. No, know your own energy and decide, I don't choose your own energy. Chosen ones, you always feel like a savior. I'm calling pitfalls now. Chosen ones, they want to save everybody. Save, save, save. They don't want to be saved. Why are you acting like a savior? No. Your job is to put out the message. Who resonates, resonates. Who decides to use it, use it. Don't chase people. Don't be a savior. And don't have any God complex. Chosen ones, you always enter this God complex. I'm a chosen one. I'm a chosen one. You are not better than anybody. Let me tell you. That God chose you, that is the more you will go through it. I went through it. Even before God then explained to me, he says, daughter, you remember I read it, daughter, I have called you and I have chosen you. Even before I knew what was that, I was going through it constantly. And I was like, what kind of life is this? Chosen ones, your experience is very painful because God deals with you. You can't stand. That's why some people, they will own churches and everything. And one day their ass will be open. TikTok, don't ban me. Don't ban me. Their butts will be open. Because are they truly a chosen one if they didn't go through the refinement? God will never just put you in front of people and you call yourself, you wear the guru outfit, you wear the beaded things and try to have a persona where you're guiding. That's why there's a lot of cults and everything. People faking to be chosen. Chosen one is not a flex. It's painful. It is painful. Everything is affected because now you're in co-creation with God. Your love life, even to attract somebody, your love life, if it's going to deter your mission, they will take that person out. And by the time you keep meeting people and they keep living your life, only you will decide and be like, okay, God, I surrender. Just bring the right person. And sometimes the person that God is going to bring for you is not the kind of person that is attractive to your eye, but the person that will sustain that mission. Your life is not your own as a chosen one. So don't come here and be like, I'm a chosen, I'm a chosen, I'm a chosen, thinking that it's one big thing. You are not doing anything. And people that ancestral people, your family will turn on you. Black sheep energy. They will not like you. They will gang up on you. So many things. You tell the truth. You don't keep quiet. Like the live, guys. Please, like the live. Encourage me by liking the live. Send it to somebody. Please. They will turn against you. They will hate your guts. They will attack you. You're trying to do something good for them, but they've stayed in that for so long. They've stayed in the way they have known for so long that they don't see the good you're trying to do. They see it as you're trying to come and change them. Or if you're in a family where everything is hush hush, don't say too much, don't talk, don't expose us. And you come out and start exposing them. Of course, they will turn against you, but that's your work. So it's not an easy life too. So don't think, they are chosen for their ancestors is better than chosen by God. Chosen by God is no, all of them. All of them. Even the people that are not chosen, even just doing earth life here. Is it easy? It's not. Nobody should have complex while just experiencing. That is why I'm able to sit here with you and talk to you, because I don't have a complex about myself than you. Your experience is your experience. My experience is my experience. I've just told you I went through it. A man telling me to lie on the floor if I love him. And I did it. Let me not come here and be like, I'm now a baby girl. I did it because I didn't know myself. My self-esteem was low. All in the name of, let me keep my marriage. Now, let any man even tell me to stand up and do anything. Are you okay? No. My boundaries are very cutthroat. If I'm not going to do it, I will not do it. You will not force me. So it's pitiful to see some of you just lapping over, even men too, like relationship, following her, following him like a hit dog. I'm like, my goodness, man, pick up. But again, I can say that because I did the work and I picked myself up. So when I see that, I'm like, man, only if they know. And sometimes God will put all these things in place, or sorry, your experience, you've already planned when you're going to wake up, and it comes to that time, and some of you will lose a relationship, will lose people, but instead of turning inwards, you turn to the alcohol, you turn to the drugs. So now the journey that should have taken you, maybe that thing happened, it should have taken you another 1-2 years to get into the remembrance of you. That is why I say no path is the wrong path. You now have to go the drug route path. Maybe you will now be a drug. I'm sorry, please don't ban me. And I say these things and I remember, oh my God, it might be a language that they're banning here. And you now be an addict. 12 years of addiction. Then you still come back and sit with yourself and heal. Whereas that opportunity to heal was given to you, but you couldn't sit with that pain. It was too heavy for you. So don't point God and say, God, you're bad. Oh, what are you doing? You don't love me anymore. And it's like, I didn't set it. You did. You chose it. And we're not going to release you because you signed, it's a contract you signed. And that is why people that and go, they come back, they redo it. So what am I saying in essence? You chose the life that you're living. And I want to address this because I bring it up because a lot of people say, are you now trying to tell me I chose SA? I chose da 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 da. I'm going to say this to you. Not negating the fact that what you went through was very painful. Not negating the fact that that abuse happened. But remember, when you're on the other side and you looked at that abuse and you saw, because again, when that abuse, you saw it was going to happen, but you saw who you were going to be after that abuse and all the people that you will save from your experience, that you will help, that you will lift up from your experience. And remember, there's no pain there. You just saw it as an experience, like, okay, if I get essayed, it will be painful. Yes, you're not even feeling the pain. You're just seeing all the things that will happen. Okay, you will brood a little bit. You go through the trauma. Then you will decide to heal, and in that healing, you will decide to be a coach, or you will decide to, run a essay center or something like that. Are you seeing that at the end of the day, the good outweighs the bad? But I'm not saying your experience is not valid, because I don't want you to leave this place and be like, she's such a full of it. No, your experience is painful. Very. But I'm going to tell you that on the other side, when you were making the choice, that was a glimmer. Like when you saw the pain, it was like a flick. But when you saw all the opportunities after that, that is where you were concentrating on. You were not concentrating on the thing itself. You were concentrating on this thing forged this person. But I know a lot of you are not there, and I understand. And I respect your journey. I respect what you went through. I'm not telling you to up and quit how you feel. No. I respect it. Please take your time. I'm not pointing fingers at you. I'm not saying how you're processing is wrong. It is not my journey. It is not my experience. So I would not force you to process quicker, faster, whatever. No. Your journey is your journey, and I do understand. Your experience is valid. That's all I'll have to say about people that go through the painful part of things. But please, I want to leave here with you understanding that perspective of your journey will help you. Start being a pattern recognitionist where you start thinking, why does this keep showing up again and again? A partner that treats me wrongly, a partner that speaks to me rudely, a partner. Or why is it that my family keeps pointing a finger on me, keeps blah, 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 whatever they're doing to you? Or why is it that I am so ambitious, I'm able to amass this wealth, but I am so unhappy, deeply unhappy? No, I'm not co-hosting with anybody. Don't do that. You have to ask yourself that. It's on you to start understanding this life I'm living, what is continuously repeating, and what can I do about it? And some of the things that you can do, we've discussed it. We're not going to go into that because this is just understanding your experience, understanding the life that you chose. You chose this life. That's all we're covering today. But that perspective will help you. Instead of sitting there and thinking, God doesn't love you, things are always happening to you, I'm always poor, no money. Look at you. I had to look. I did this work. When I tell you I did the work, I looked at my parents before, and I saw that we are successful, but nobody's truly very moneyed. Like we do good. We take good care of ourselves. My parents are very good. They really made sure they set us up well. I will say that about my parents. If I don't send money to my parents, they're not waiting for it because they planned. They planned very well. They have investments. So they're not waiting for my own. If I give them, great. If I don't give them, it's okay. My parents did their job. So I will not come here and claim that I came from poverty. No, I came from a well-to-do family. Well-to-do that my mom paid my international fees. My first masters all paid off. And she did it the same for everybody that, at least the ones that did their masters before marriage, paid off. My parents made sure that the school fees all paid off. I didn't work. When I was in America here, schooling, I didn't have to work. That is the kind of household. But I realized that there was a certain level of comfort. And I had to ask, is it that we cannot exceed? Like, what's happening? And then I started listening to things that my mom used to say. Money doesn't grow on trees. She would always say, save, save, save. She would always say, oh, you spend too much. And I then realized that there's poverty mentality in my lineage. And I had to break free. They weren't poor. Remember, I said they weren't poor. But their understanding was, as long as I could just be here, it was okay. And for me, in understanding, I'm like, no, we can do better. And I chose different. My sister is choosing different. The only person that I noticed that had a different was my brother. There was not, my brother would, nothing. For him, he doesn't see limitation in money. Is there opportunity? He will jump on it. So it is on you to do the work, to look at your experience, what is repeating, look at your lineage, what is repeating, look at yourself, what do you keep tolerating? And then when you understand, maybe this experience is trying to teach me to love myself. Maybe this experience is trying to point me back to myself, to heal myself and find the happiness within me. Maybe this experience is trying to tell me that I am more, remove the limiting belief. Maybe this experience is trying to tell me, get out of your victim mindset. Maybe this experience is trying to tell me you have hate in your heart. You have jealousy in your heart. Whatever it is, if you look at the lesson that you chose, then you can understand the life that you live in, and you will not fall into the loop of same thing, same thing, same thing. And the funny thing with the spiritual realm, they just need you to start taking steps. You don't even need to be healed. A lady came here yesterday. What did she say? Oh, the message that you gave me, it helped me. I went to, what did she say? She went to an event. That event, she met somebody. I didn't do anything. I just gave her a reminder of who she is. I gave her a reminder. Spirit brought the message that told her, hey, perspective. That's what I bring to people. Clarity. Sometimes you just need to remove that foggy glasses to see, okay, I'm actually creating this. I'm actually in a loop, and walk on it. And that's where I'm going to end today. I love you guys so much. That's the message for today. I'll open it up for questions. YouTube, if you're still on, you can send questions. Instagram, and send a request. TikTok, as usual, send your request. Like the live, like the live, like the live. We're still at 124 likes, 124,000 likes. It's not impressive to me. Like the live, send gifts, and I'll start bringing people up. I'm going to read one TikTok, one Instagram, one YouTube, like that. We'll go YouTube. I can't talk to you guys, but if you write a question, I can answer it. If not, you can just listen to the questions that come from Instagram and TikTok, and you might be able to learn something. And please don't come up here and tell me, Tracy, see for me. No. Make sure your questions is around what you just heard. Make sure if you have questions, it might be with things that we discuss. Or if you have an experience based on what I shared and you want to come share, great. They're telling me, oh, bring clarity to the chosen ones, because I think I didn't mention when your mission kicks off, that is when your purpose is birthed. They're saying mention that, because chosen ones, you don't get activated to you go through some certain things that activate your mission. But before that, all the things that you went through was preparation, just like I told you. Even the dead marriage I was in was preparation for me to love myself, for me to choose myself and make myself priority, for me to stop self-abandoning. Then the ones that I went through at work taught me resilience, taught me how to deal with people, because God knew I was going to be dealing with people. No experience is a waste. It's very orderly. God is very orderly. The spiritual realm is orderly. Even that addiction that you think, I feed the homeless every beginning of month. I know some of you have watched my videos where I went to feed the homeless. I do around my areas. I don't miss it. Every first Sunday of the month, I buy food, buy drinks, pack it up, and go there. And there was this, I told you guys about how God told me to give a homeless man. He was preparing me. All these things was, are you going to obey? God is a preparation guy. I keep saying guy, but you know, God prepares you. God told me, go give this man $500. If you know, in America, $500 is money. Yeah. Told me to go and give it, and he's not even give a full human being. Like, I'm like, yes, I had my bias then, I'll be honest. I'm like, homeless person, 500. Don't just go and do drugs. And God says, go give that person 500. And I went and we drew 300. Thinking, okay, God is not going to know, and 300 is still big. I'm going to use that and appease. I'm teaching you the way God prepares you before your mission is activated. And I went and we drew the 300. And as I was about to drive out from the ATM place, God says, what are you doing? I said 500. And I went back and redrew the remaining 200. And I went to the guy and I said, I don't know but God says I should give you this 500. And this guy burst into tears. He was like, the winter is coming. This was around November. He was like, I've been so cold under this bridge. And I prayed, God, to stay in the place I'm going to stay from, they have this extended stay. Something like it's not extended stay, but something like an extended stay where you pay, like you rent a room, like a hotel room. You have everything in that room, but you can pay in, because you're renting for a longer time. You pay a cheaper amount. And he says, from now till when they have signed me to be able to, or they assign me a home, because there are some homes, like homeless people, you can go sign up and everything, but there was no opening. They told him the next opening. So from now till the next opening, I need 500 to pay for that extended stay. And I prayed and I said, God, please help me. It's cold. I can't stay under the bridge anymore. God used me to answer that man's prayer. He taught me obedience that day. He taught me trust. I had already judged the man as, you're homeless, you're going to use this money for addiction, not knowing God was teaching me something. And the man was not even an addict. He was just on hard times. He had a surgery. He couldn't pay for the surgery. It cleared. America, it's easy for you to go belly up in America. I don't know if you know. It's easy for you to go. The bills alone, for hospital bills, will run you mad. And that's what happened to him. He lost his job. From that period, he wasn't working. He couldn't come back to his job. House lost everything. And that's how he was homeless. But I judged him. God taught me again about judgment. Don't see people and judge them. You don't know what they're passing through. And I gave that man the 500 he needed. That was a lesson. That's how he teaches you. He refines you. So now when he tells me something, I don't waste time. I go. Even if it's scary, I go. I just like, okay, God. He told me to leave the job. My sister can be a testimony. I wrote it in one of my books. He told me, he brought the message, 2025, January, leave your job. Your time there is done. I still stayed. I was like, oh, my birthday is May. After I do my birthday, blah, 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 blah. Come June, they rounded up my team. And I was removed from there. The walk with God is not easy. He will refine you. Don't act like you're a chosen one and you're better than anybody, or even if you're not a chosen one or whatever. If you decide to go this path of walking with God, He's going to refine you. It's not going to be easy. He will strip you. God has stripped me. People living my life. I was in a relationship. All of a sudden, he packed this guy and took him to another country. And the relationship just dwindled from there because it was long distance. We're both in the same state, everything was working. And God told me, this relationship is for a season. And I was like, which season? I like him. He told me again, you're laxing too much. I don't like the fact that the fire in your belly is not kindled. I didn't answer. I didn't even hear what God was saying. I was like, he's not going anywhere. Why? In the same state. I see him. So then this guy comes back and tells me, hey, babe, I reached out to somebody and now they're saying that since I'm still in the reserve, they're going to send me to Abu Dhabi. Case closed. The relationship started having K-leg from when he left. Don't try God. You think you're not going to listen to you. He will make you listen. He took that guy. Phew. Done. Relationship belly up. Or is it when he said, start doing this work? No, first of all, he says, I'm going to give you a trip. I'm going to make, you're going to go and rest. I said, rest. God, I just lost my job. Which one is rest? He says, no, you need it. And a lot of you saw my photos from Bali and Thailand. It was a solo trip. I went alone. No man, because I know some people, oh, maybe man. For nothing. Me. To tell you how God loves me, everything was luxury. I flew business class from Houston, Texas, all the way down to Thailand. I stayed in the best of hotels. Let me tell you how God is intentional. In my Thailand trip, I went to Chiang Mai, and I was looking at Airbnbs in Chiang Mai. Then a friend called me, and I was having a conversation with him and telling him, hey, I'm going on this trip. It's going to be my eat, pray, live trip. And, God is calling me to do this and all that. And he was like, oh, I know somebody. Where are you going to? I told him all the places I'm going to. He was like, oh, I know somebody. And let me ask them if they will take you around. So he called, and the person was like, oh, no, she's going to Chiang Mai. But I'm not in Chiang Mai. So I now said, oh, okay, well, I was looking at Airbnbs out there. It's a kind of a village town. So I'm not hoping to do too much. I want to go see the temples, just leave a little bit. And this guy said, oh, I have points. I was like, he was like, yeah, instead of you to do an Airbnb, I have points. I'll book it for you. My full 1 week in Chiang Mai was at a 5-star hotel, not paid by me. God will lift you, but he will also refine you. That trip was the best trip of my life. I enjoyed it. Solo. I sat with myself on that trip, and I came out with answers. I cut off people after coming out from that trip. I doubled my posting after coming out from that trip. I started looking at myself squarely, and my ego from my old identity started dissolving, and I went into a crisis. And that is the cry. People saw me crying because it felt like I was grieving a life I was used to. It was not mine anymore. So when I sit in front of you and I teach, there is no textbook. Look at all the things I have here. Journal books is innate wisdom. When you work with God, he blesses you with gifts. And for me, I have the gift of wisdom. I have the gift of intuition. I have the gift of the connection with the higher realms. And that is what I use to help today. You can call me a name, light bringer, guardian of light, and I don't want to sit in all that. I just do the work. Father, you sent me. Yes, I shall go. Yes, I shall post. Yes, I shall. For somebody who didn't have a social media presence, I hated posting on social media. My sister will testify. I was never that person. Very reserved. And my first assignment from God is start posting the messages I give you. He didn't tell me TikTok, YouTube, anything. He just said, start posting the messages. And I argued. And he says, start how you can. I started without my face. Until he says, are you going to still keep hiding the gift I have placed in you? And I started showing my face. So even me, as he was walking with me and structuring me, he was still telling me post. But before I even started posting, I've told you the story. How he sent me to public speaking. I was like, why am I going there? I can speak English. He still sent me. I still wanted to go the cheap route. And you guys know the story, the 404 error on the website for the cheap payment of the public speaking that did not work. Or is it when he told me, go sign up for coaching? And I was like, why? That's not something I want to do. I'm in tech. And he says, the time will come. I obeyed. That's the coaching I'm using today, identity coaching. And it was in that coaching school that he says, you are going to coach about identity. I thought it was a gay thing. I'm not going to lie to you. When he brought that, I was like, why would I be telling people about, because I was thinking, okay, bisexual identity, gay identity, like maybe doesn't. But he knew. He knew what he was doing. I was just like, okay. So when God gives you a word, he gave me that word, 2021. All the public speaking was somewhere around 2023 that I took it. Coaching was 2022. I took it, took the exams. I'm telling you, he will give you the end. You will speak before many. You will teach before many. He told me that. But he was giving me all the things along the way. And some of you, when I give you the message, he will bring all the things along the way. Stop keeping your eyes. When I tell you you're going to be rich, then you're just plugged in on waiting for the money. Where's the money? Where's the money? No. He will tell you to open businesses. It might fail, but he'll be like, oh, you learned something there. Now let's go to the real thing. I was fighting battles at work, even when all these things was, my boss didn't like me. And I wanted to run away. He said, stay there. I'm building your resilience. I wanted to quit so bad. I wanted to run away. I was crying constantly after work. I was broken. And he said, stay there. You're learning resilience. You will work with difficult people. Stay there. He stopped my birthday. And I was mad until he showed me that somebody would have died. And I was like, okay, God. He says, I know what I'm doing. So in your situation, I'm going to tell you now, God knows what he's doing. But even at that, I had my part to play. I had to look at me. What about me keeps attracting these people that treat me wrongly? What about me that this experience? It was in that dark relationship with my boss that I started advocating for myself. They came to me in a dream and they told me, hey, we're working on your throat chakra. We're working to heal your advocacy. You have to know how to advocate for yourself. And I started talking to my boss, like really going at him. Unlike before, I'll just say, yeah, okay, no problem, I'll do it, okay. I started challenging him and he didn't like it. He hated my guts. But God says, daughter, speak. You will deal with people like this. I don't know your story, but I'm sharing my story so that you see yourself in me. And you will know that I just didn't come here. Life is good. I made money. I wasn't happy. And that's even after my awakening, I was still making money. I was still good. I was still traveling, living life, but there was no happiness. There was no fulfillment. And that's when God says that identity is done. Now birth your mission. And a lot of you are there. Your identity is done. You're stuck. You don't know what to do. Come to this masterclass. I will not force you to come. It's your money. Or would you rather be stuck there for years? Or would you rather come and understand what is happening to you and how to shift into the new identity God is calling in for you? You decide. I'll leave it here. And that's the message for today. All right, I'm opening it up. One TikTok, one Instagram, one YouTube. So, oh, Uju, you're here. I'm glad you came today. I hope you're good. Yeah.
Hi, Trans.
Hi. Okay, would you help me with TikTok so I just concentrate on YouTube and this thing? Please, YouTube, ask your questions. You can type it. I will answer you. But yeah, that's what I really can do because I think we can. It's not like TikTok where people can speak and I'll hear them and stuff like that. So, but you can stay on. Sometimes they ask a question and their answers could bless you. The masterclass is happening October 3rd. All the information, link in bio. Check link in bio. You'll see all the information there on my website. Please, if you're interested. And I only want, like I said, this masterclass, only if you are the edge. I want those people, because those are the people that would take it and do something with it. You are the edge. You're like, I'm done. That is how I felt in my corporate job before God puts me here. And I'm not going to tell you, oh, God puts me here, I'm living the bestest life. No, I'm not going to lie to you. But I'm living my purpose. I wake up happy. I wake up. That is why I can stay 5 hours teaching and it's nothing to me. I'm happy. It's an innate happiness because I'm pointed in the direction of my purpose. So I want the people that you are there. Something, something is quickening within you and you want a change. Sign up for that masterclass. Link in bio. If you still do not want, you're like, oh, you know what? I love my life. Nothing is shaking. You want clarity, personal clarity. You don't want your business out on the internet. Go book a reading. And if you want an identity coaching, you want to understand beyond how do I apply? How do I change? How do I build myself up? Check out the identity coaching. Everything was curated so carefully, and I'm not going to lie to you and tell you that I did much. Everything came. I was just obeying. Do build the website even came. I'm telling you guys, the day I built it, I was like, I don't have nobody. And God was like, yeah, build it. They will come. Do you know how long it took them to come? I built this website, was it 2022 or 23? And I only started getting people late 2024, December 2024. That's when I started getting people. Yeah. Build it and they will come. That's what God told me. Even this masterclass, I started, let me tell you guys the masterclass, just one topic here. The masterclass I was doing was teaching people how to channel, how to be intuitive, how to get the messages, because I thought that was what I was meant to do. And he didn't stop me. God did not stop me. But I stopped myself because I went in there. The people that came, it was an 8 weeks, it wasn't 8 weeks, 6 weeks course. It was this very small class, but the people that came, it was all about the money for them. How do you charge? I'm like, oh my God, what have I done? And when I retraced my step, God says, I didn't stop you. I just needed you to know that you can't teach these things. There is a process to things. When I choose people to do this work, I choose people with integrity. And people have seen it. There are some people that will come to my coaching. You come 2 times, 3 times, and you think I'm your gist body. I will cancel your sessions, your remaining sessions, and give you back your money because you're not ready to grow. You just want somebody to talk to. I'm not a therapist. Or maybe you think I'll just upsell you something. I'll tell you, no, you don't need it. Or there are some people that will book a reading, and I will look at what they've wrote, because there's a portion in my thing. You have to fill out a preamble of what we're going to talk about. I'll be like, no, you don't need a reading. You need a coaching. I could have taken the reading, and as you come for the reading, I'll sell you the coaching. But I said, no, you don't need it. What is it going to do for you? You actually, from what you're saying, you need the how, and the how is found in the coaching. The how is not found in the reading. The reading just tells you what you're experiencing. But if you don't take it and go apply it, then we're still back to square one. Anyways, I'll leave it here. First person on TikTok, let's go.
Good evening, Ma.
Hi, good evening.
My name is Sharon.
Yeah?
She's not the first person. Please, Big Ada.
Okay. Hi, Big Ada.
Good evening, Ma.
Hi, good evening.
Thank you for your teachings. It really helps a lot.
You're welcome.
So, ma'am, I have a question.
Okay.
I want to know, so I will literally know where to put my mindset on.
Mm-hmm.
This experience I'm about to share to you, the question about it is, am I in an identity shift?
Mm-hmm.
So, my life before, I used to be very pressured. Like when I'm out of funds, when I'm out of money,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be so pressured that I can literally do something that is not pleasing to God just to have money.
Mm-hmm.
But currently, this started this year with me.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not even bothered about anything. I'm just so big on peace, big on faith. Even in the midst of discomforts and lack. But I don't find that frustration in me. In fact, the things that used to excite me before, they no longer excite me. Like, as I'm talking to you now, my rent is going to expire this month end, which is about a week or 2 weeks from now. And
Yeah.
I'm not even feeling pressured. I don't even know where that money is going to come from.
Mm-hmm.
But the way I will be gallivanting, be around, like just trying to go out there, it doesn't really happen. Even with my landlady being in my nerve, trying to, she always saying, you know, the way you're even acting, say you're not even acting as if your rent, stuff like that, or you're not paying light. But I'll just find myself singing, praising. I don't know, like, I just want to confirm, is this something, because at the same time, I'm getting to like it, though I'm lacking a lot, but I just find my peace every time. I'm always peaceful, always praying, always believing that God is going to do something, even I don't even know what it is.
Yeah.
I have a business, but it's not really giving me my daily bread. I have an handwork, but I'm not getting my daily bread from there. So I'm just like, hope I'm not being too comfortable, or am I supposed to be out there hustling where I'm here deceiving myself? That I don't know. I just need clarity on this.
It's not about hustle. What is being brought to you, you have to work on yourself. It's not. You're not seeing a shift. You're being called to return back to yourself, and your self is your truest essence. So the peace you feel and everything is so that you quiet all the noise and come back to yourself. And that's where healing happens, when you can look at your life. Why are you always without fund? You have to be very honest with you, introspection. And the time when you start doing the work of expanding your consciousness, then you will start attracting the things that is meant for you. But for now, it's not quite a shift. You're not in a shift. They are calling you to heal. It's more of internal. People that are in a shift are people, majority of the time, they've either been through a spiritual awakening, they've lost a lot, and even through that, they have come to a point that they know that their old life, whatever they have been doing in the past, is not going to work anymore. That's not your case. Your case is where Spirit is saying, come back to self, heal within, heal your experiences, start asking deeper questions of yourself. And that is what is going to birth your awakening. Because that's what they're saying. It says she's being called to return to self, which is going to birth her awakening. But they prepare you. The peace they're giving you is so that you have time. Because if everything is falling around you and you're going crazy too, you will not have time to look at yourself. But this piece is saying, come back to self. Ask yourself some deeper questions and heal. That's
okay,
it.
Ma'am.
Yeah.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome. All right, Instagram. Instagram, if you're interested, please send a request. That's if you're interested. If you're not interested, it's okay too. But I just accepted somebody now. So let's see. Okay, would you just bring somebody up? Let's keep it moving. Or no, let me see I'm not seeing anything on YouTube. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything on YouTube. Okay, that's fine. Next person on TikTok.
Pretty Sylvia. Please unmute your mic.
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening.
My name is Sylvia.
Yeah.
I'm streaming from Lagos.
Yeah.
This is my first time coming to your live.
Okay. Uju, what are we doing? I hope these people coming up, they are giving gifts. Like, what are we doing? No. Uju, please. No. Yesterday, I only brought the people that were giving gifts because I just poured. How many hours now have I been on here? 12 to 2. Yeah. No. Yeah, please prioritize the people that are giving gifts, please. Instagram, YouTube, I fixed the gifts. I've not seen any gifts here. I've just poured how many hours into you. Pour back into me. All right, go ahead, Pretty V. Abby, what's her name? Pretty Sly. Pretty something.
Yeah.
Sylvia. Pretty Seal. Yeah. Go ahead.
I actually like the way you preach, and your words really touch me.
Okay.
Even when I was listening to you, I kept asking God and asking myself, what is really going on with me?
Mm-hmm.
Because most of everything you just said in this life is kind of related to me.
Mm-hmm.
I've passed through awakening, like through pain before.
Mm-hmm.
After that, I tried to live another type of life, which I'm not really proud of it.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm not happy to be in that life.
Mm-hmm.
But right now, I'm feeling like my spirit is telling me not to live that kind of life again.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm feeling like I need to build myself. I need to know who I'm really at.
Yeah.
And
okay, I'm going to stop you. Guys, please, when you come up, keep your questions short, keep it direct so that we handle it. There are a lot of people. There's TikTok, there's Instagram, there's YouTube. So be very direct. But for you, what is coming true, you need to work on judgment. They're saying it you have a poor judgment about yourself. Yes, you did those things. They're not concerned. How are you going to course correct? It's not about staying in that. If your soul is nudging you and telling you this is not the route we should take, we should do something better, but you keep yourself in that judgment of, oh, I've done it, maybe I'm not a good person, maybe. They said, get out of that. You're beginning to build some sort of victim mentality for yourself. And they said, work on your esteem. That's what I'm getting. Work on your self-esteem is really going to help you in this next season. But I'm going to say this to you. You're entering your wilderness season. It's a good thing, but it's hard. But it's going to birth an elevation. It's a journey. I see you going through the tunnel. It's dark, but you're meant to harness the light within you. They're saying that tunnel is dark for a reason, because the light comes from within you and you journey out of it, and that is where you birth your elevation. So for you, the biggest thing I'm hearing is saying, work on judgment. Judgment. You criticize yourself a lot. Yeah. It's a loop. They're saying she's in a loop. She's in a loop of criticism, judgment of self. So it just keeps repeating. So that's something you have to leave here and decide how you work on that. You understand? Free yourself, forgive yourself. That's some ways for you to work on that. Love yourself deeper. That's not the end of your story. That you did some things that you're not proud of. It's not your identity. That's not the fullness of you. That's this piece in your story. And you can decide to close that chapter. And you close that chapter by forgiving yourself. and choosing something else. But don't keep looking back and saying, oh, this part of me. No, it's done. You close the chapter. Then choose something else. But I'm going to tell you, if you take the journey that you're being offered, it's going to put you in a dark season, but it's going to birth your light. That's what is being brought for you. Okay?
Okay, ma.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Take care. All right. Instagram. I keep Jenny, I've accepted you. It says unable to join, so I don't know. Somebody asked on Instagram, how can I know if I'm a chosen one or not? I don't know. I can't tell you that. I was told. I got the message. So I don't know. You should look at your life squarely, and there should be some telltale signs, but I can't tell you this is exactly what a chosen one. Or they're saying something, you have a burden to help. And that help is not to help yourself, really. It's really to help people. You have burden for people. You have burden, they're saying it. They're saying, because I was like, I don't know. There was like one big sign is you have burden to help. And it's truly not you looking at yourself. You're more concerned with the collective, like how can I help humanity? How can I, yeah. That's one big one. But they're saying everybody goes through an initiation. You understand? Everybody that is chosen, there is an initiation you go through where you get the clarity that they're bringing. That they said we always bring the clarity when you're a chosen one. There's a certain experience you're going to have that is going to be like, okay, I am being initiated into my mission. I was initiated into my mission, and what I mean by that, even when God told me I am chosen, and I started having series of dreams that continued. So I would sleep this night, I would dream to a certain point, I would sleep this thing, it would be a continuation of that dream. And that is how I started understanding all the different facets they were presenting to me in that dream, people I had to let go, things I had to work on myself. There was even something at the end, it showed the devil, I think after my studies dream, where the devil showed up and enticed me. Because God knew I was going to be an influence, and he came like, hey, pretty in the dream, very pretty devil like this. I'm saying devil, but it was a man, but the man was well dressed, very pretty, like really nice looking. And he gave me this offer. I said, I will make you known to the world. Just say yes. And I said, no. And he was like, you will be a heavy influence to a lot of people. Just say yes. I said, no, that's not what God promised me. Because the message had already come. Before that dream, series of dreams, the message has come. I called you and I chose you. So when I started having that series of dreams, the last dream was this one of the devil telling me, come, follow me. And then he was like, oh, see this person's life. He will show me somebody, and they've amassed a lot of wealth. They've amassed a lot of following and all that. He was like, this is what I can do for you. I said, no, I won't. That's not what God told me. And then when I said no, then we walked up to a place, and it was like a hut, really like a hut. And then God says, okay, what's the verdict? And the devil was like, I give up. She chooses you. And I didn't know it was a test. And I was like, God, what is all this? He was like, hey, it's part of the journey of making sure that you're truly called to do this work. Even though I chose you, you will be tempted. You will be brought offers. Do you know how many offers they brought to me? Do you know how many people that tell me, oh, you can go to 1 point something million overnight? I don't want that. No, that's not what God called me. So chosen ones, your path is hard. Somebody else might do it and they'll be reaching 1 million followers, and you will go the hard route. Please mute people. Would you stop bringing people up here? Please, it's already crowded. I liked how I ran it yesterday. One person. It was better that way because it's distracting. So in essence, what I tell you is that chosen ones go through a certain initiation. They're telling me even the ancestor paths, you go through a certain initiation where maybe in that initiation you see yourself slaying something. They're giving me a thing of slaying, or like you fight things and you slay it or something like that. They're showing me that now in a vision right now. I'm just seeing it. So it could be also a path you might take, but there is always an initiation into your mission, and you will be tested. They will test you. Your integrity will be tested to see whether you choose material over God. So many things will be tested of you. I told you guys how I had to let go of alcohol. Can you let go of alcohol? Because you have to now choose your path. I had to. Can you let go of people? They will test you. They will really test you. God took the person I was seeing. I didn't chase. I was like, okay, no problem. Moving on. I choose this. So don't think you just be chosen and all of a sudden your things are pretty for you. No, you will go through that. And if you fail, it's done. You can't, that means you can't hold the light. You can be compromised. So I'll leave that here. I wanted to just answer that person. One TikTok. Okay, somebody asked on YouTube. Hold on. I don't know how things are going with me now. I opened a business last year, September, and the place got sold this year, January. Since I have been feeling stuck, confused on what to do. Chidera, big thing coming for you, pivot. They're telling you, they're saying, yes, pivot. It's not a failure. There's some things that you learned from that. It's time to pivot. Big thing in this season for you is coming very boldly. They're shouting it here. Pivot. Tell her to pivot. And don't look at what's your past experience. There's a message I did about failure. I need you to watch that. There's something I said, you are not a failure. Don't look at that thing as a failure. I was wearing like a collared top that is burnt brown or something, a copper brown. I need you to go and watch that message. It's also on YouTube. Watch it. It will tell you, explain, because they say you're not a failure. It was part of the journey to the main thing you're meant to do. It's not a detour or anything. There is an experience you have learned from running that business. Now take the lessons and understanding and decide what you want to do. Pivot. They're still telling you that. Tell her to pivot. She should lean into the pivot. So I'll leave it here for you, okay? Chidera, I didn't even read the second part. Fast forward this June, I have been feeling this urge to move to a new place. You see? I didn't even read the second thing, and you see? And start life because I'm staying with my sister. You see? They're telling you lean into the pivot. I didn't even read the part 2, and you're already feeling the nudge to go to a new place. That's the pivot. Pivot. Take your experiences and pivot. So lean into the pivot this season, okay? Chidera, I hope it blessed you. I'll leave it here. Moving on to YouTube. I say YouTube. Instagram, I'm sorry. I've been trying to bring a lot of people on. It's not working. So I will give it a break until more people send a request. If you don't send a request, then we'll just keep it to TikTok and YouTube. All right, go ahead. The next person on TikTok.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
My name is Dabirichi Sharon.
Okay.
So my question is, you talked about your family, how people operate in a certain dimension. The same thing is happening in my family because my parents, they really tried. They trained us. We are all graduates. Mm-hmm. But nobody has actually left that level. We are just operating almost at the same level. Mm-hmm. Then about my business, mm-hmm. I'm having a repeated pattern with money. I don't know why. Even when I try to work on it, mm-hmm. This week. Then another thing is I give a lot, and I don't know how to channel the giving in such a way that it will please God. Mm-hmm. Although I give people, yes, but sometimes I give. Then after giving, I will not have anything left for myself. Mm-hmm. Then I also dream a lot too. Sometimes when I dream, I I see the things happen. After dreaming, I'll see those things happen, or in people's life. I'll dream about people, or even my family. I'll see things happen in my dream. Then after the dream, I'll see it happen in reality. Then about my
Okay,
relationship.
Chidera, no. You're everywhere. What are we concentrating on?
Sorry, ma.
No, I'm not here to solve all your problems. What is your biggest issue? So that 2 minutes is what I'm giving to people, please. If you want a reading, then you have to go and book. I'm not here to solve all your issues on this life. What is pressing to you?
Okay, the pressing one to me is about my family and the repeated patterns that I'm having in my business.
Okay, one big thing, as you were talking, they said she should work on her poverty mentality. And it's not a course or anything, because I had to do that job. Yeah, it doesn't mean that you're not born into a poor home or anything like that, but it could be that there is a certain limitation that is existing in your subconscious, because that's what you've seen all your life from your parents. That level is what you've seen. You need to break through that level, and breaking through that level means that you need to start asking yourself, how do you see money? We're going to talk about money energy next. Maybe you should come to that sessions and come and learn about money. What's your association with money? That is how you start healing your poverty mentality. How do you say you give a lot and all that? That's leaked energy. You might think you're doing something nice, but no. You have to channel your giving, or channel it to the people that will also pour into you. Not by giving you money back or anything like that, but people that are very decent, that will use what you have given them to plant. Your money needs to go somewhere and grow roots, not the people that will squander it and you keep giving them. Give to the people. That's why I tell people, if you want to be a giver, then teach people how to fish. That means give them to start a business, because your money has now been planted and it will come back to you as harvest. Don't give time wasters. Don't give people that will hurt. Make sure your money is planted, is energy. Energy planted, energy expanded always comes back to the owner. So think about that. That's very important. Poverty mentality. And I feel like this next class is going to help you about money energy. Okay? And you talked about patterns. The patterns that are repeating in your life is still around money. So you can see your family, the poverty limitation. It's not that you are poor, because when they say it like that, I'm not saying you are poor. You just say there is a cap, a limit that has been set, and it is embedded in your subconscious. And that is why you're not making past that. It is on you to build that mindset that there is more for you, and work towards that. And it comes about how you see money. Where is your energy going as regards to money? It's very important, because you might be giving, but you're not giving to the right people. Okay. And then you talk about poverty in your business. Your business, regarding money is still the same thing. Once you break through that limitation, your business is also going to expand. Money is energy. Money is not paper. Money needs direction. You have to direct money on where to go, but you don't direct money with your mouth. You direct money with your mind. And if your mind is limited, money is not going to go far off for you. It will go to the extent of your limitation. That is why breaking through this poverty mentality is where you start from. Okay?
Okay, ma. Thank you, ma.
You're welcome. All the best.
Thank you.
All right. Let's see. All right, bring one person from TikTok.
Good evening, ma.
Good evening.
My name is Tina. Another name is Virginia. I'm from South Africa.
Okay.
I have 2 issues that are pressing me, and it's really sad on my side.
Mm-hmm.
My parents left us without a house.
Mm-hmm.
They both passed away. So I'm in a position where I'm building my parents' house, and I'm struggling with the roofing part. However, my siblings are not grateful to what I'm doing. Mm-hmm. Instead of appreciating me, they are mocking me and bring all kinds of the bad energies to me and trying to kick me out of my parents' house. Mm-hmm. And another thing is that when I dream something, it happens. I'm a very prayerful person. Mm-hmm. I pray for people more, but I feel like the prayer that I'm praying for people, they prosper but they come back to me with the ungratefulness. Like there's people around me are ungrateful. So I don't know what should I call this, because I can't pray for myself alone. When I pray for strangers, I pray for everyone. And I'm also a giver, not of money, but also of food. But most people that I assist, they're ungrateful, and it comes back and bites me.
Okay. The first thing that's coming about your siblings, I'm hearing they're saying something about, unfortunately, thank you, unfortunately, it's your burden to carry. That means I'm hearing appointment. I'm asking them, is it chosen? Something about there is a male in your family that was meant to do the work, but he didn't rise to the occasion. So by appointment, you were brought in. So you were not even.
There are four boys. I'm the only girl. All the four of them are useless. They are working, but they are not giving me even a cent, a dime.
Okay.
And they are gathering against me to fight me.
Okay.
And sometimes through that thing, I get sick. I fall sick because of they're gaining up against.
So they are fighting for you because you're the girl child doing the home, like kind of customary, is that it?
I don't understand. They somehow tell me that I think that this place is mine, and what I'm trying to do is to better their lives, because there was no enough space. When my parents died, they left the building materials. I had to pick up their house and start afresh.
Okay. One big one, again, like I said, the appointment got to you, but one big thing they are telling you is you are going to heap coals of fire on their head, but you are going to manage your expectation. Don't think because you poured into someone, then there is a certain expectation you have and it's being dashed over and over again. So they're saying if this home you're building, it is meant to happen, but it's a way of heaping coals of fire on their head. And they're saying your reward is sure. Your reward is sure. I'm hearing that clearly. Your reward is sure. But another thing they're saying to you is you tend, before you give to another, before you send out the prayer, before anything, they're saying, what about you? They're saying you're leaking your energy to people. They say, what about you? You have to pour into you. Yeah, they're saying pour into you first. Pray for you. Give to you and all that. Because when you pour that energy in you, you match the people that are also doing the same. Even if they need something from you, they will also you will give to them, and the day that you will ever need anything, they will also pour back into you. Right now, you're not matching, you're matching users and takers, because you're not giving anything to yourself. You're just putting all your energy out to people, and that's why you're getting on gratitude and all that. Because if you're full, then you're only going to attract people that are full. You're empty. You're attracting people that are empty too, and giving them. And it's not empty. You're not poor. You have everything, but energetically, because you're not pouring into yourself, you're not giving yourself that prayer. You're not first starting with self and putting so much in them. You're empty. So the only people you're going to attract is empty people who are users and takers, and they will only take until you are drained. So the moment you stop giving to the users and the takers and give more to yourself, pour in yourself, do the prayer for yourself, everything, there will still be people that will come and will still need blessings from you, but those people are going to be grateful. Those people are going to be kind. When you ever need anything, they will be there for you. So you attract who you are. That's what they're saying right now. You attract who you are. Okay? All the best.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Okay, I'm going to read from YouTube. I had same experiences, the devil appearing in my dreams and offering me things to entice me to accept him, but I rejected him. I was so scared and started praying. My eyes were open. Yeah, you might have just gone through an initiation. It's a test. There are different ways they test us. You can also be tested in your dreams. You can be tested in your spirit. So I'm glad, Rose, you came back here to share. But yes, that's a way. It's always an initiation for, and I'm getting now. They're saying it's not only for chosen ones, but it's also for people that I'm hearing their calling is big, their life path is big. So you can have a big calling. Remember, I told you that you can be called and you can be chosen. So a calling, they've told you, oh, hold the light. Would you hold the light or something? Or are you available to hold the light? So these are people that, if you want to go the route and pick up the calling, is available to you. So they're saying that's how they test to make sure that you're not going to be swayed and all that. But even at that, you saying no to the devil, they said that's in the spiritual, that's one. But even in the physical, people are going to entice you with material things, show you all the, okay, come sign this contract, we'll give you all the things and all that is shiny, and you say yes, and that's how, okay, you've lost the calling. Because if you're compromised in any way, you can't speak in front of people. Even if you speak in front of people, you are no more working for the light. Even though you are going to be very influential, you're no more dealing with the light. That's why a lot of people, you need to have discernment on who you listen to, because sometimes they will be saying all the right words, but integrity is already compromised. They've taken a payment, they've taken a contract, they've taken something, and they're saying, and I'm hearing, and they're not going to be playing about what you. So sometimes it's not. It's so yeah. So thank you, Spirit. So what is coming is, you might not be told that you're doing anything. Like, you take that money and you're still doing the same things, maybe speaking engagements, doing running stuff like that, but your energy is compromised. You accepted that contract is from the devil. Sometimes the devil is cunning. He might not tell you to change anything, but your energy is compromised. So now they walk through you, through your energy, and harness it in all the people that are coming to you. So that's why I say, discern. If you're talking to somebody and your spirit feels somehow, run away. Just don't engage anymore. Even if it's me, whatever. But I said, discern everybody. It happens to me. Sometimes I'll be listening to somebody, and one word they'll say, I'll be like, I'm out of there. And it's okay. It might be that we don't resonate, one, or two, there is an energy compromise that doesn't sit well with your light. Because if you're already functioning in your light, their darkness is going to, or your light is going to irritate their darkness. And so sometimes too, the reverse is the case. Their darkness will irritate your light within you. You're just, I don't like this person. You don't know why you don't like them, but you just don't like them. So that's something to watch out for. All right, but thank you so much for, yeah, exactly. All right, thank you so much for sharing, Rosie. Thank you. Let me take one Instagram, then we'll bring one TikTok. Instagram, you have to understand that. I might just accept, okay, good. All right, hello.
Hi, I'm sorry, my hair is not covered.
It's fine. You can go off camera. It doesn't. Yeah, it's okay.
Okay.
Yeah.
You just go off. Okay, thank
Yeah.
you.
Mm-hmm.
And I did not know that you were going to accept me. Thank you so much.
It's all right.
So, I'm I'm very nervous. I admire you greatly.
Oh, thank you.
Course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Thank you so much for accepting. So my name is Maria, and I've been following you for a while now. Really, really nervous to my knees, and I'm sure you're going to do a reading on me. But very recently, my husband filed for a divorce from me, and I was hoping very much that the whole fairy tale will bring children to the world together, but that didn't happen. Crossed with my bone marrow. I live in the U.S. in Dallas, Texas.
Oh, did I lose her? Oh my God. Oh my God. Please come back, send another request. You have a good message. Oh Lord. All right. Who is the next person on TikTok while we wait for her to reaccept? You can't see the gift button. Instagram, somebody's asking, how do I gift? Oh, thank you for being so nice and asking. But I'm like, I repaired it yesterday. Oh yeah, people have gifted me. Thank you. Thank you, all the gifters from today. Yeah, I'm seeing people gifting me. Thank you, thank you, thank you so much. I appreciate the gifters on Instagram. Thank you, thank you. I wasn't paying attention. It's not, but now I just checked and I've seen a lot of people have gifted me. So thank you. Appreciate. All right. Go ahead.
J22, please, can you unmute yourself?
Hello, Madam Tracy.
Yeah, hi.
It's such an honor talking to you. I've been following you for a long time.
Yeah.
And I'm so honored to...
Did we lose her? What's happening?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. Do you want to rejoin? Maybe we're losing connection.
Hello?
Yeah?
You can get me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah. Okay. Would you take her out and bring her back, because we're wasting time, okay? And just allow the other person to speak.
Okay. Hi, Job RL. Please, can you unmute?
Hello, happy Sunday, Mom.
Happy Sunday,
everyone. Firstly, I want to thank you very much, Mom, for your message last week. I got a lot of clarity and I followed your instructions. And so far, things has been going very well with my sanity upstairs and everywhere. So recently, where I'm staying, the person told me to leave because I refuse to compromise, like to go against my principles on some certain things. But somehow, I'm not feeling bad. I'm not feeling sad. I just feel so normal. And even when I try to ask for help in certain places, I still didn't get a good response, and I still feel very good. I prayed about it. I asked about it. I asked my intuitions about it, but they've not said anything. So I don't know.
She's being guided. She's being supported. Have you started doing something? They said momentum. What have you? I can't remember you. I don't know what I told you, so I don't. Forgive me.
You told me to stay grounded, to meditate, dance.
Yeah.
So I did all of that, and it's been good.
Yeah, because they're saying momentum is already building for her. She's being supported. She's being guided. I don't know. They're saying don't give energy to the negative experience in your field. It's how they remove the things that are no longer serving you, to call in the things that are meant for you. But you are being guided. This period is what is coming through strongly for you.
Thank you very much, Ma.
You're welcome. Okay.
God bless you.
You're welcome. All right. All right, let's take one Instagram. I'll bring her back up. Is she here? She's not back here. She is not back here. Okay. Well. Can you send another request? I'm trying to remember her name. Oh my goodness. Oh, Alexandra, did you send a request? I didn't see you, Alexandra. Please send a request. I'll accept you after the next TikTok. I on the, what is this question? I don't know what it, go ahead, go ahead. You're not saying anything. Do you don't have anything to
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Thank you so much for accepting me.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was the one that asked the question. If I want to actually know if I am a chosen one or not.
But I've answered
Then
you.
Yes. Then secondly, yes, I got that. Thank you. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. Then secondly, I wanted to know exactly what is happening around me. There's this relationship that has happened like twice, but there is a kind of rejection that has happened twice, like a pattern repeating itself. But I found out like the cross respect and identify this kind of pattern repeating itself.
I can't hear you. You're breaking up. You're breaking up.
Can you hear me now?
I can hear you now, but you were going in and out. But talk now.
Okay, I'm talking about pattern repetition.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, like rejection from the relationship happening. This is now the second time it's happening. At even a marriage.
You're in a bubble of protection. That's what I'm seeing. It's not about you. You're in a bubble of protection. Confirmation. I don't know where that honk came from, but you're in a bubble of protection. So the people that rejected you, it was all for your protection. I'm getting it was truly for your protection. They would have taken you out. I don't know what that means, but that's what I'm hearing. So it's all for your protection. And when it comes to, you have a lesson to learn in your relationship, but it's still going to be fixed. So it's not a lesson where I'm not getting, like, you will enter, it will be a hard lesson, but you guys will have a repair. You and your partner in the future or something, or whoever or whatever. But they're saying there is a lesson. You chose a lesson in that relationship upcoming. But these ones are the ones that will take you out, and you never plan to be taken out through a relationship. So it's for your protection. I'll leave it there for you. That's all I have. And I don't know why they're hush hush about something, but they're saying don't say more, don't say more. So I'm going to leave it here, okay?
Because I'm actually in verge of trying to whether I should start for reconciliation of the second one, I should just let go.
No, don't do that. No, don't do that. Don't do that. You're in a bubble of protection. You're not meant to, don't do that. In short, they're so clear right now. They're saying, no, don't do that. Don't do that. There is someone that you will meet. You have a lesson with that person. The relationship will be hard a little bit, but you guys will have a repair and come back closer together. So some of you, your lessons are in relationship. It might be difficult, but it's repair. But anyone that is meant to take you out, then it's on you to take yourself out of there. And these ones would have taken you out. But I'm getting your life path does not have you being taken out from a relationship. Some people have that life path, but it's not yours. So you're in a bubble of protection. So don't beg anybody. Don't go back to anywhere and just wait for your person to come. Focus on yourself, love yourself, pour into yourself, and your person will come. You have a relationship in this lifetime. You asking me over and over again, I will tell you the same thing. Focus on yourself, your person will come. Your person that will come, it will still be a beautiful relationship, but it will be hard at the beginning. But that's the lesson. The lesson is in the staying together, walking through it, and it will eventually evolve into a peaceful, very loving relationship. But at the beginning, it's going to be hard, and it's none of these two people. That's all I have for you. Okay?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. All right. TikTok.
Good evening. Okay. Hello. Good evening.
I want to ask, didn't we just answer Shay too right now, Uju?
No, we didn't. The one that was cutting off that you said I should remove her and bring her back.
Okay, so let's go with her because, okay, go ahead, Shay too.
Hello, Madam Tracy.
Yeah.
Okay, so my question is, I'm at a point where I genuinely want to change my life and evolve into a better version of myself. And recently, I had a situation where I completely reacted out of character, and I felt so bad and corrected my situation. But afterwards, it really forced me to sit with myself and question some of my patterns. I'm tired of repeating cycles. I want to become more grounded and intentional and secure with who I am, but I'm struggling with knowing myself and I don't know where to start. So I was asking, how do I actually find myself and get clear on who I want to become and who God has sent me out to be?
You do have to work on yourself, and it's an intentional work. The only thing I'm going to recommend for you, you don't have to take it. Go get that workbook. It will give you structures, and that's my workbook. Would you put the link in the chat for them? And that workbook will help you. Is a structured way for you to start healing yourself. It points you, because there are questions in there that you have to sit with. It might take you days for you to sit with it, but it points you in back to self. Put the workbook there. Yeah. What is truly coming for you is you have to heal. You have to heal. It's on you. They're shouting here, it's on you. The becoming of you, the next version of you is on you. We've been waiting for you. You have a guide, a female guide. She's here. So tell her, we're giving her so many opportunities for her to heal. I don't know, maybe this is the one that you listen to, but there have been so many opportunities for you to heal. They're saying she's toxic. And I'm not cussing you out or anything, but they are very matter of fact. They say she's toxic. And it's negating things around her. It's taking away her blessings. It's taking away the things that is on her path for her. And she needs to heal that part of her. Your female guide, she's not playing with you. You have a female guide. She planned this earth life with you. She's with you. She's always with you. And she's like, tell her. And when I said she's toxic, she said very. And I always try to help her out of scenarios, but she keeps putting herself back into those scenarios. You know the scenarios, I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing for you. So I will tell you this. Would you put the link of that workbook? I will advise you, go get the workbook. Sit with that workbook. It was intentional. The way I structured that workbook is so that all the questions point you back to yourself. You ask yourself those questions, you write it out. Don't just read it. You have to be intentional. Healing is intentional. Write it out. Buy a journal. Start writing. In the writing, you uncover those things. Why? Because your survival mentality is what you're operating on heavy right now. And it's because of some traumas that you've experienced that shaped you into who you are currently, the person that you are. Something about trying to cover your experience. And then you created this persona, this identity to deal with the things that have happened to you in your past. But this persona is not bringing you anything.
That's true. It's been eating me up.
Yeah. So they're saying it's time. Your female guide was like, what haven't we done? We've given you so many scenarios. I don't know in your life. I'm getting something about breakups, about people, like you have to build this persona where it's like a big persona, so people take you serious, but it's not working. It's not working. They're saying your female guide is saying with all the scenarios was an opportunity for her to look at yourself, but they are glad that you're taking the opportunity, but she's not structured in her way. That's why she gives up easily. This is not your first rodeo trying to fix yourself, I'm hearing, but you give up easily because it's not intentional. It's work. When I tell people healing is work, I'm not joking. It's intentional work. Crafting out days, meditating, crafting out, I say days, hours of your day, sitting with yourself and asking yourself, why do you behave the way you behave? It's a lot of work. And remembering the past things that have happened to you, but now having a different lens to process it. It's $22. If you're interested, go and get it. It's on Gumroad. Please, would you put it in there so that they can get it? Put it in there so that they can get it. Young Airy, there is nothing coming in for you. You've been asking me that question. If you like, ask it 10 times. I've seen your question, but there is nothing coming in for you. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be rude, but I read your question. I tapped nothing. I read it again. I tapped nothing. I've been reading it and been waiting for them to bring a message. Nothing is coming true. But so I don't know if, I will leave it. I don't know what is happening on your end or my end or whatever. I don't know, but nothing. I'm not tapping into anything for you. I don't know. It's blank. I'm going to tell you the truth. It's blank. I don't know why. I don't know what you're facing. Maybe your experiences. Maybe they don't want to say it here. Maybe I don't know. It could be so many things and I don't know. But all I'm telling you, I'm not going to say anything that I've not received, and I'm not receiving anything, just so you know. All right. And that's the person on YouTube. Emeka, you have to wait. We do one YouTube. I say one YouTube, one TikTok, one Instagram, one YouTube. I'm going to be bringing Alexandra up again. She's not here. What happened? Alexandra, did you leave? Did you leave? Aisha Sunshine, I'm not going to answer your question. It's not about texting me on TikTok. You have to be brought on stage. So, no, I'm not answering anything. Alexandra, did you leave? Okay, well, I'm just going to accept somebody else. Oh, am I stuck? Maybe I'm stuck. Am I stuck? Can you guys give me a heads up, like on Instagram, thumbs up? Am I moving? Am I, so that I'm not here thinking everything is working and it's not working. I've not gotten it, Alexandra. No, I've not gotten it. That's what I'm asking. Am I stuck? Is it working? Because I've not gotten your request. Okay. Oh, Alexandra, you have a good message. I wish you can come back. I don't know what's happening. Yeah. Anyways, I'll leave you. YouTube. Please, I just separated with my husband. I'm currently pregnant. I just came back from SE and now taking responsibility. He's just manipulative. I want to build myself again. How do I do it? You've answered your own this thing. Build yourself. And I started a popcorn business, but my mom, who is idle, doesn't support me or encourage me. They're not meant to. They're not meant to. You're putting too much hope. Rita Emeka, you're putting too much hope in man. Yeah, this is your walk. This is a transformative journey for you. This is going to be a transformative journey for you. Unfortunately, your experience with that partner has ended. But he's going to torment you a little bit. That's what I'm getting. He's going to torment you a little bit. But even through that torment, there's something, it's meant to build advocacy for you. Please now, what is this? When I'm channeling, you people bring me out of there. Like, I don't like it. Um, partner, okay, yeah, he's going to torment you a little bit, but there's also something for you to learn in that torment. Um, not for you to engage. He's going to torment your life and he's going to try to control your energy, even though you're no longer with him. He'll also try to be controlling. But in that, you learn how to harness your own energy, protect your own energy, and give none to him. Give none to him. But they're saying you're going to be fine. You're going to be fine. They will support you through this journey. But the major thing here is you have to change your mindset. You have a self-worth issue. I'm seeing your lower chakras all lit up. And it is, yeah, you have to work on confidence, self-worth. You need to work on that. You need to work on that. Go to my Trace Essence channel and start watching the videos there. It might help you. It might help you. Not this one I'm on. This is the message channel. I have another one, Trace Essence, without the message at the end. Go and watch those videos there. But you need to work on yourself. Self-worth is big for you. You need to work on your self-worth. If not, you attract the same person. If you don't work on yourself, they're saying the next person that you're going to attract, if you don't take care of your lower chakra blockages. Thank you, spirits. Yeah. If you don't work on it, you're going to keep attracting the same partners. Yeah. One of your major lessons is self-worth. Love yourself enough to not choose some certain people. You're too desperate. That's what they're shouting. Desperate energy. You're too desperate, Rita. Okay? Well, you're good. They say if you happen to channel this energy towards you and work on yourself, you're good. You're good. And even through the torment from that ex-person or something like that, create boundaries. Don't engage. Don't engage. Try your best not to engage. He loves your energy. He loves you. Give him the time of the day, and yeah, don't give him that. And that's your message. I'll leave you here, Rita. All the best. All right. Let me see. Wow, Alexandra, I'm trying. I'll take one TikTok and I'll come back. I hope you can join. All right. Uju, who is the next person? Maureen or Diane? Who? Diane?
Maureen.
Oh, Maureen. Okay, Maureen, go ahead.
Good evening. Okay. Good evening, Tracy.
Hi,
This
good
is
evening.
me, Maureen.
Yeah.
I'm happy to join this live today.
Yeah.
And I'm happy for your messages.
Yeah.
Because all these vibes really resonates with me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm also someone that's gone through a lot in life.
Mm-hmm.
And when I'm listening to your message, I'm like, it's like talking to me directly. I'm like,
Yeah.
because I've really seen a lot.
Mm-hmm.
But then again, I went through hell growing up. Then when I got married, I felt like it was something that God wanted to use to heal me. But then now this is 5 years of my marriage, and I feel like I've been stagnant, just stuck up. Like nothing much is just happening in my life. I don't know. Last time I was just going through TikTok and like going on.
I'm going to stop you there. There's a message because you know, like I need to say it before I lose it because it's coming heavy. There's a message I was wearing yellow about. I talked about some people being in marriages that is limiting their potential. You have the gift of sight. They were pointing here, so I was asking them, and they were like, "She has the gift of sight." But it cannot come into fruition if you keep abandoning yourself in that marriage. I don't know what's up with your marriage. You understand? There's no shame in the game, but it's time to choose yourself. It's time to connect with you. Come back to you. Your energy is being drained and sucked, and it's making you forget who you are, your truest essence. Okay? You have the gift of sight. You're going to use it in this lifetime because they're pointing here. Yeah. And immediately you started talking. Here was twitching, and they were pointing. So I pointed, and we're like, yes, gift of sight. Okay? You have to use it, Maureen. I hope you got the message. Okay. Let us. Why are people coming in not muted? What's really happening? I don't like this. It's distracting. All right. Well, Maureen, that's your message. Would you, you can, yeah, I hope she got that because I can't hear her, but that's her message. Okay. I'm going to go back to Instagram and, oh my God. I truly, truly, truly hope that what's her name can join. I truly hope she can join. I don't know what's happening. I don't know because other people, I see their requests. Phoenix just sent an invite now. I just invited somebody too. Sometimes it might be just Instagram. Instagram is very painful to work with. Alexandra, do you have a TikTok? Do you want to come to TikTok? Because if you cannot send me an invite, I don't know what is happening. If you're still on Instagram and you have TikTok, maybe come to TikTok and write in the comments, yeah. Anyways, I accepted somebody on, oh, great. Let's see. Okay.
Yes, I'm here now. I'm back.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you so much for being patient, and thank you for bringing me back. I'm so grateful.
Yeah.
Yes. So, what I was telling you. So I got married. I actually moved here, like from Nigeria. Of course, the fairy tale. I was really praying that, just like how my mom did it, I'll have children, build with this person. But yeah, we had we had a lot of misunderstandings, but I was still hoping that in all we would choose each other and move forward. I placated him for a year, but he still left. I was really heartbroken because, to be honest, I grew up in northern Nigeria. I'm a Kano girl. And so if you know about the typical Hausa woman, we're not raised to be much. And I'm just being transparent with you, of course, Madam Tracy. Mm-hmm. And so I just thought, okay, this would be my life. I was happy, but the divorce finally got, it got finalized, this year. Very heartbreaking. And I'm trying to pick up my pieces together. Now, I've been following you just because, I'm also trying to connect with all the dreams, purpose, in my heart again, just live again. I'm trying to do that, but real life is happening. Of course, in America, you're paying all these bills, you're in school. Right now, I got laid off, so it's everything is just happening all at once. Life is so, I'm still praying for love, but I'm now very not trusting and skeptical, and I don't know.
Okay. Yeah. I'm going to tell you this. Everything you're going through, they're saying it is meant to happen. So if you're sitting in the mindset of why is it me, I don't know if you attended the victim mentality, that needs to go. The loss of job, the losses around you, loss of friendship, loss of relationship is pouring you into yourself, into the remembrance of you. And your mission is you're a chosen one, my dear. And your mission is going to be activated after you are awakening. So your initiation is going to happen because they're saying she's not yet initiated, mission is not yet ready, and all those things are not yet ready. Not because of what you're doing, because there's a timeline for that. But they're saying don't delay it any further and start leaning into yourself. You need a whole lot of healing. Trauma healing. They're saying trauma healing. Trauma healing, you relegate yourself to the background a lot. They said that's not good. You abandon yourself a lot. So they're telling you to work on yourself. Yeah. If you need a structured way, then think about the workbook. It might help you. I know I'm the America thing, working, but you have to find time. Remember, it starts the spiritual first before the physical. If you want anything to improve in the physical, pour into your spiritual life. So now, your spiritual life is calling you to sit with yourself and heal those traumas. Ask yourself the question, why do I think that I should be relegated to the background and put others before you? That's because there's something about self-worth. And they're telling me it stems from your home. It stems from your home, the girl child, something about the girl child. I don't know what it's all about in your family. Yeah. So, yeah. Are you okay?
I'm okay.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank you.
You're
All right,
welcome.
bye-bye.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's okay.
you can cut me off, yeah.
Oh, so sorry. So sorry.
Thank you so
I'm
much.
sorry. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Oh.
Sorry.
Mm.
Wow. Alexander, if you're still listening, I'm going to speak this word as channeled as it comes because your tears hurts God's heart. And he's here. He says, daughter, I have seen you. You're not lacking in anything. You're qualified in my eyes. I chose you because you have generations to touch. Do not doubt your gift. Your qualities are what I seek. And if I seek them, men must obey. I love you, daughter, and I want to tell you, Elroy has seen you. I'll leave that there. I hope you got that. Love you. Anytime God's presence comes, dang, that's so big. Thank you, God. You're so sweet. Thank you. Thank you, God. Thank you, God. I want to address TikTok people. You are rude. You are rude. What do you mean? Please accept my request. What was that? Are you paying me for me being here? If she has to accept you, allow her do her job. Don't be rude. Go to another place. They will give you the same message. Please respect the live. Respect me. Takers, users. I've been here. People have been here before you, but you will not acknowledge. Gift, you will not gift. Thank you, you will not say. Uju, you have the right because they're also talking to you. Don't accept rudeness on this live. Kick people out. Okay, let's go. One TikTok. Diane, let's go.
Hi, my name is Diane. Thank you so much for letting me be here. I've been waiting a while. I haven't seen you very long, actually. I have only seen you throughout this week. I'm not gonna lie. Everywhere I turn, I go to Instagram, I see you. Come to TikTok, I see you. You're literally all over the place for me this week, and I have been through it. I do not know what it is. I feel like I'm getting tested. I don't know. It feels like a lot is falling apart. I have cried myself to sleep way more than I thought I would. A relationship that I poured my heart into, thinking that it was going to work, broke off as well. It seems like family is looking up to me, and I don't have someone I'm looking up to. It just feels like a lot is on me. And I know Uju says that we don't do visions here. I'm not here for that. But I would love some direction, really, because it feels like I'm going to lose it in a little bit, and I cannot get there again. I cannot get depressed again. I'm sorry if I just gave you a lot.
No, it's fine. One big thing that is coming through for you is Your old identity is done, but you're still carrying the mask of it. And it's not attracting the right people to you. You keep trying to play the same role, but that role is attracting the wrong people. I don't know. You need to shift into the identity that is being asked of you. And there is a whole lot of work around healing that you need to do. Most especially heart healing. I'm getting the hearts. I'm seeing a lot of greens. Yeah, a lot of heart healing. You've hardened your heart a little bit. Not a lot, but everything that happens to you, you close your heart. And your heart is your receiving center. So I'm going to say this to you. You need to sit with yourself and you need to heal. I'm getting a lot of relationship dynamics, not even only a man, is women, family, a whole lot of relationship dynamics in your energy. Why do you always want to be told what to do? You have to come into your sovereignty. You're an autonomous being. Yeah, they're telling you you're an autonomous being. Stop looking for people to guide you. You're being asked to guide yourself. Because in the guiding of yourself, you find who you are truly at your core. And that is what you're going to, once you find who you are at your core, that is what is going to birth this new identity. Right now, you're running helter-skelter, looking for leadership from people, from experiences. No, they're telling you no. Nothing of that sort is meant to happen at this point in time. Go back to yourself. Work on your heart. Ask yourself, why are you hardening? Why do you allow the experience of somebody else to harden your heart? And they're saying something about forgiveness of yourself. You played a very small part in that situation. And you're hard on yourself. Forgive yourself. And also they're saying forgive yourself for the times that you didn't respect yourself. Forgive yourself. Okay? Forgiveness is coming very big for you. The heart space is coming very big for you. But they're telling you, if you take the time to build yourself, you'll be a force to be reckoned with. I don't know what they have for you. They're not showing me and they're telling me don't say, don't ask. I should not even ask them what it is. But you'll be a force to be reckoned with. Remove that mask. It's not serving you anymore. It served your old identity. Please go get my workbook, Beyond Survival. Yeah. It will help you. You need to do the work of yourself.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I know you said not to look for seek leadership and all, but just one question. How do you, my heart, everybody seems to hurt you. People are not bad, I know this, but everybody seems to, you love so much, and now everybody hurts you. If you do not harden yourself, you get hurt continually. Oh, English, oh my God.
Yeah, but yes, you're being hurt continuously because you've not done the work of healing and you keep attracting the same people that will hurt you. So this mask that you're wearing is your old self, and that's why you keep going through same things. It's like a pattern. They keep repeating because they're not seeing that you're trying to birth. I wanted to say you're becoming, but they said no. She's remembering her authentic self. They don't see that part of you because you keep holding on to the mask. And that mask is the hardening of your heart, the acting in the way you act, thinking that's going to bring you respect. But they see through that. So people are going to live your life a whole lot if they've not even started living your life right now.
It has.
Okay.
And it hurts.
Yeah, so they're saying sit with that. They're removing all the people that can't go with you. And they say they've been working with you gently, but if you want the hard version, they can also do that. And Spirit is saying, and this is your guide is a male. And when I say male, there's no male or female with sex organs. It's just a male energy. He's very strong with you. But of late, he's saying that I think she learns her lesson from rock bottom. Don't get to rock bottom right there. It's not pretty down there. Take the signs, take this word and start healing. But they're telling you if they need to take you to rock bottom so that you drop that mask, they will do it. But don't get there.
I'm taking up a lot of time, but I don't even know what this mask is at this point. I don't even know. I'm just tired.
Yeah.
I don't even know what it is.
You need that's where the healing, you start doing the healing work, you start understanding the mask you've been wearing all along. Yeah. It's a mask that you built out of the trauma that you experienced. That's what they're saying. You try to protect yourself too hard and then you formed another identity. But healing abounds. Healing abounds for you, they say. Healing abounds for you. And they're saying that it's all done with love, my child. It's all done with love, my child. You're a force to be reckoned with. But that mask needs to be slipped off. That's what they say.
Thank you.
Yeah. Try healing. The moment you start leaning into yourself, recognizing your patterns, they will bring you books. They will bring you messages. They flooded your timeline with my messages because you were meant to be here at this time. If it was another person you went to, you wouldn't listen. But you will take this message and you will ponder on it. And you ask them to bring discernment to you. And you have to accept. I beg you, don't get to rock bottom. Tell them you accept the help that they're offering to you. After you discern the message, be open and say, hey, my spiritual team, for my highest good, I accept. I really want to work on myself. I want to heal myself. They will bring you the books. They will bring you the people. They will bring you everything you need. But I also recommending that book. You think about it. You don't have to, it's not the thing of you have to buy. Just think about it. If it's something that you want to now give attention to on this next journey of your life, then buy it. Because the questions will force you to think and will force you to look for books that you will be able to heal yourself. They're saying work on self-love. They say work on self-love, something about self-love. And they're saying they're going to bring a book on self-love to you. So watch out. Maybe somebody's going to talk about it. Maybe you're going to see the book randomly. But it's something that has to do with self-love. How to love yourself from a deeper place. Yeah. Yeah. They're talking about acceptance. Yeah, they're really wanting that mask asleep. I'll leave you here, my dear. But they're here to help you. So I'll leave you here, okay? But take the journey of healing, okay? Take care. All right. Bye. Let's do one Instagram. No YouTube for now. I've not gotten any requests or anything. NASA Farms, I accepted you, but nothing came true. Phoenix. I'm going to try Phoenix to see. It's 3:16. We'll have to round up early today. 4 plus 6, 10 p.m. Okay.
Hello,
Hi.
Tracy. Thank
Hi.
you for everything you do for everybody.
Yeah.
It's really intriguing. I don't even have the words anymore. I spoke to you some time ago, maybe like 3 weeks ago. That was the first time we talked, and I don't know. I'm just here looking at you like, who is this lady that God is using to do all of this work? God bless you. God bless you. Honestly, I have no words. God bless you. And if perchance you have anything for me, you let me know. But honestly, I'm just here to just say thank you for everything you're doing for everybody. God bless you. I listen to you all the time. Even if I'm not on the live, I go back to watch all of your videos to just grasp something that would guide me, lead me for the day and all of that. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I want to say this to you. You're coming into a new beginning. I don't know what's going on in your life, whether you've been waiting on something. They just said doors have opened for you. There's a new beginning in the horizon. But I'm also being told, go and watch the last message I posted today. I was wearing pink. Because they're saying there are some people that will also want to come and take in God's glory. Yeah. And they're saying something about make sure all glory goes to God. Okay? Well, watch out. Yeah. There's a new beginning. There's a new door, new things, newness. I'm getting newness coming into your life. Yeah. So just watch out. Yeah. But apart from that, I'm not really hitting on anything. Oh, okay. So they're saying no. This is you're entering watch that message. I think it tells you a lot. But this is you're heavily entering into a receiving season, and receiving season comes with a lot of wolves, a lot of people that pretend, to come and share in the glory. So just watch out. That's it. That's what's really coming true for you. Okay.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're welcome.
Keep being you. God bless you.
Yeah. Thank you. All right. One TikTok, would you? What's the time? One TikTok.
Hi, Tracy. Good evening.
Hi.
I want to also say thank you for the last time we spoke.
Okay.
My name is Tony.
Okay. I can't remember. Sorry.
So, the last time I spoke to you, that really... Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay. The last time we spoke, it was actually uplifting.
Mm-hmm.
And started looking into aspects of my life and trying to figure out some things about me.
Mm-hmm.
Because I found out that I just look at my life and found out that like it's confusing when you're good at a lot of things.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's anything you put your mind to, it's something that you have ways around it that you can make it good.
Mm-hmm.
Either talking to people, advising people, or doing anything I set my mind to.
Mm-hmm.
So it gets me confused, like, okay, what's actually my purpose here?
Mm-hmm.
What am I expected to do?
Mm-hmm.
Now I have leadership qualities and also how to help people come out of maybe if someone is feeling bad now.
Mm-hmm.
Go actually talk to the person and the person feels okay.
Mm-hmm.
There are a lot of things. So it gets me confused. Like, what should I be focused on?
Yeah, it's not because they're not because when you say focus, they were like, no, you should just start with one. You need to get the momentum building. Start with something. Like you don't have to choose the best one, but the one you choose and you start, it's a rolling effect. If you start one, the momentum is going to build, and it will lead you to the next thing and the next thing. So they're like, go towards your greatest joy is what I'm hearing. And your greatest joy, if you have multiple, choose one, invest in one. Start it up. It will open up more for you. It will open up your horizon more.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I would actually still link up.
Okay. No
And
problem.
maybe have a session.
Yeah.
Actually.
Yeah. All right. Take care. YouTube, people are not sending your questions. Well, it's all right. Jenny, you've been here, but I've been trying to accept you. Say, are you following me? Maybe, I don't know.
Jenny, you've been here, but I've been trying to accept you.
What is happening here?
Maybe.
Jenny, I've accepted you multiple times because I know you've been here. You've been the first person on the queue, but every time I accept you, I don't know what is happening. Yeah, it's saying declined. Well, Jenny, I don't know why you can't join the live because I accept you. It says decline. Maybe you don't want to come in. Then if you don't want to come in, don't request. Okay, Jenny, don't request if you don't want to come in. So that I only bring people that want to be here. Please. There's no need for you to request. You can just listen in. It's okay. Okay. Hi. Hello.
Hi. Hello.
Yeah.
Please, I don't know. It's going to be a lot, but I'm just want to.
No. You can't do a lot. You can't you can't tap on my energy like that. Say only what is important to you. You can't come here and be like it's a lot. I'm not here to handle all your problems. I'm only here to give you clarity for the immediate thing that you're experiencing. That's it.
Okay.
Yeah, 2 minutes only, please.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I feel like I want to know what I was called to do, something like that, because I feel like most of the time, like I am not complete. I am not doing what I'm supposed to be doing, or I am not doing what I was called to do, and that makes me feel sometimes empty. Or I can even be around people and I will feel like lonely, something like that. I don't know. I want to know what I was called to do. What is God's purpose on me, about me?
Well, I'm going to say this. The only thing that came in as they said your experience can be bettered if you can see you. They're waiting on you to see you first. And then you're going to birth your purpose. Because your purpose is your experience, is your pain. You turn your pain into your purpose. But if you don't heal from your pain, how are you going to help others? How are you going to know the thing that you truly have passion about? So they're saying point it back to her. She needs to go and look at her experiences. How is she going to turn her experiences, the pain from her experience, into something? But they are saying something. I don't know what is this. I don't know what you do, but they're saying she will learn from someone. But when she's ready, the person will show up. I don't know what you do, or don't ask me what they are trying, because they're hiding that part of it. They're just saying when you're ready, she's going to learn from somebody. So I think the first thing you should do is not concentrating on the learning from somebody. I think the first thing is to identify where your joy is. What's the pain you have gone? How do you heal from that pain? Do you have passion to help somebody else so that they don't go through what you have gone through? That's one thing.
Yeah.
So
I do help a lot of people because I've been through a pain that I still in because of having babies or something like that. But I've been helping people that have the same problem.
Yeah, exactly.
But I am in the same problem myself.
That's why they say turn it to you. Remember the message. Your experience can be bettered if you can turn it into you. So as you help yourself, you can really help those people. So right now, you're trying to help yourself while you carry these people along. It's a lot of burden. But they're saying it's not yet time. You can't really help them if you can't really help yourself. So help yourself because the experience. Okay. So they're saying help yourself, turn that energy to yourself because the experience out of that pain, the healing out of that pain is going to be what you are going to use to pour into these people. And and actually the person that is going to come along, that is going to help you is actually going to pass, is also passing through the same thing. But the person is good at business. Something about the person is good at business. And that's why you pull cross. You're not good. You see, they're shouting, I hear you. I acknowledge. I'm saying it. I am. There's an intersection. You're not great at business. You're not great at strategy. But you healing yourself and having the ideas and understanding, this person needs exactly what you can offer. And in Yupo's paths crossing, you give her the experience from your pain, the understanding and the healing from your pain. You give to her, and she's going to gift you the business side of this. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. But it will happen. Yeah.
Okay. So if they are reaching me out for help or something like that, I should just reject them, or
it's not about rejecting them. You just like listen to yourself. Like if you don't have it that day, don't give it. You're not don't be obligated to give it. But majority of the work should start with you. Don't pour out your energy in exerting to help people if you've not saved yourself. They're saying save yourself first. Doesn't mean doesn't mean that when people come along,
forgetting myself.
Exactly. So they're saying it doesn't mean when people come along, you turn them back or something like that. You can give them a preamble. You can send them somewhere, documents to read, but not exerting energy, not staying hours, not trying to push for them, checking in on them, No, it's like, hey, I'm concentrating on saving myself, but read this material, but go to this website or something. Yeah.
It's very difficult because when I need someone, I don't have someone to call back. Everybody is reaching out of me, like, for me to help, for me to advise.
Yeah.
And it's very betraying.
Yeah. Put some boundaries and pour into you. You pouring into yourself is actually going to get you so prepared to take on more people. You're going to be structured. That's why they're saying they're bringing this business person, because it feels right now you're not structured and it's taking your time, it's eating. Yeah. So this person is going to yeah. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Take care.
You.
Yeah.
Thank
Bye. Yeah.
Bye.
All right. All right. Let's see. One person. Good evening. God bless you. I've been trying to build myself up financially. I've invested a lot, but it's drained financially. Could it be that God doesn't want me in the field? How do I move forward? Victoria, you're very pessimistic. That is why you're not getting the things coming to you. You start out with the what if syndrome. And that is why the things don't work out, because you're already starting at a deficit. You're already starting at a place where you think it's not going to work. You are very wealthy though, Victoria, on YouTube. You see, the devil attacks you where you know you're gifted or where you know that you have been blessed most. And right now is your finance. Because if he can crumble your finance, then you're going to be mediocre. And God has not made you mediocre. You're very, very blessed financially. That is, I'm not saying we are not all blessed, but finances come easy for you. But the devil attacks your mind to think it's not going to come. If you try to do anything, start anything, you're already starting with, I don't think this is going to work. There's a whole lot of doubt. And so before the thing is even built, you've created the evidence of it. So, Victoria, work on your pessimism. It's going to help you. Try to work on that. It's intentional work. Everything I tell you guys here, I've not told anybody to light a candle and speak 3 times. I've not told anybody to break an egg and rub their body. It always turns back to you. You are the source of your problem because you're a powerful being. You create from the God essence. That is who you are naturally. Divinity is running through your veins. And so when you have that idea that something is not going to work, you have manifested it. And so they said, even before you speak, your thoughts create. So Victoria, the devil is attacking your finances because that's where you're blessed. You have a rich house, very, very abundant house. And the devil is really attacking your mind towards it. So I'll leave it there, Victoria. I hope this blessed you. Okay? And bye. All right, one TikTok.
And Tracy, please, I wanted to say something.
Yeah?
Please, guys, so I would love to say this. If you aren't brought up, just know we are prioritizing the gifters. And I see a lot of men say that I bring up only the ladies. It's really alarming because when I go to select people, I see a lot of the ladies, they are in level 19, level 20 on this live as a gifter. But you men don't drop any gift. And I see that you guys are in level 39. You go to other platform and gift ladies that shake their ass. Then when you come here, that you are going to get knowledge and get a lot of insights, you won't drop any gifts. Please, it's not right. You need to learn how to sow where you want to reap from. It's not only Nyash that will benefit you. She's also impacting knowledge and help to you. So if you want to be brought up, please drop your gifts. It's a priority. It's a criteria to be brought up. If not, please don't mention me and tag me because I'll block you from even commenting.
And that's on period. That's on my moderator, period. Would you thank you for interrupting to give this public service announcements. Guys, stop being stingy. I don't even want stingy people. If you're not gifting, would you please don't bring anybody that is not gifting. Ho-ha, full stop. Instagram, because I'm the one managing it. Let me bring somebody. Maybe I will even, you might be here. I might have to employ you for both. Because Instagram, people are not gifting anything. I've been here now. How many hours? YouTube too. I'm only forgiving YouTube because this is my first live on YouTube. But after that, the next one, if I'm not seeing gifting happening, don't be asking me question. Anyways, that being on that, let's go. The next person on TikTok.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Actually, this is my first time on your live, but I watched the preceding video that you sent and I picked interest. I want to ask, how can you guide me on making life essence, that is making priorities on my that is taking decisions on life, on concerning my life?
This question is not clear. I'm trying to help you, but I don't. What do you want to know?
I've tried a lot of things, and it seems it's not working. So I want to know how I can go about it. Because right from what I watched about your video, you said there are sometimes we feel that we are not qualified, that we are even more talented than the people that are making headway. So, which means it's either we've not really invested much on ourselves, or we are not doing what we are supposed to do. So, I want a clearance, please, on how I can go about it. But as a person, I think I've made some effort, but it seems it's not working out.
One big thing that is coming true for you is you get to a point in life where effort is not the answer, and that's what I'm getting clearly. As within, so without. Oh, that's very distracting. Please mute yourself. As within, so without. As above, so below. So when you survive, when you function in survival mentality, then you think everything is effort, everything is ambition, everything is a push. But they're telling you you have to develop your spiritual life, because if you're not seeing the dividends of the work that you're putting in, then it is matching the energy within you. Because for things to be shown on the outside, it has to reflect the inner. So your inner needs work. And a big space your inner needs work is in belief of self. You don't believe in yourself. You don't. And that's the truth. You lack belief in yourself. You always need validation. And you're not even getting the validation you seek. Because the people that validate you are mediocre people. And they only give you at the level of they only reflect back to you at the level of their understanding. So your word here today, and spirit is so clear. Take it back to you. Whatever is the inner of you is what is reflected on the outer. You have to work on your belief. And they're saying belief because that is the word we know, but they don't even want you to believe. You need to know. It's a knowing that you should count yourself in as part of the people that can make it in this life. Somewhere within you, they're showing me something like a vision, which means the subconscious mind already believes it is not in your lot to, I wanted to say to make money, they said correct yourself, to come into the life that you deserve of yourself. So if you've counted yourself out, why should they count you in? Remember, the reflection of what you see is coming from the God essence within you. And if you believe that you can make it, then your environment is going to show you that you can make it. So they're telling you once again, go back to you. It starts from you. And that's your word. Okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
I appreciate it.
Yeah.
I appreciate it because from what you said, I just discovered that, like, I just remember that there are some things that when I want to do it, I actually need people to, I actually want to hear what people will say about it.
Exactly.
Whether they will like it or they will not like it.
Yeah.
I think you just pointed exactly at one of the things that I suffers within me. I always need validation.
Yeah.
What will people say?
And that's a fact. And that's why they're telling you the people you're even asking are not even up to par of you. So it feels like your idea is this big. By the time you take it to them, they reduce it to this level. So when you now do the idea, it doesn't reflect, or they will kill the idea because they can't see the vision. The vision came to you for a reason. It's for you to hold it, to believe it. That's why I say believe in yourself. Don't look for validation. Believe that if it came to you, I always tell people, what is inspiration? You get an inspiration in spirit. Something came to you in spirit. Honor that and do that. It might not get you the millions, but it will teach you something that will set you up for your next level. Okay? All the best.
Thank you so much.
You're welcome. You're welcome. All the best. All right. Instagram. Let's see. Wow. So all this talk I'm talking. Instagram, people couldn't gift. the gift is still staying the same amount. I will leave you people. I'm not investing in people that are not investing in me. Let me see. No, Rita, I'm not answering you again. Rita from YouTube, I've given you your message. That's it. Take it back to God. Discernment. I'm not here to solve petty matters. You telling me you feel frustrated, you can't give birth. I don't know what I'm going to do with that. I've given you a message. Or not, you can't give birth. I will give birth and I can't stand taking of my baby. I don't know what is. Are you going through postpartum? I'm not a therapist. I only bring messages from higher realms that will help you better your life. So you asking me this follow-up question, I can't answer you, Rita, but all the best to you, okay? Take it back to God, okay? Mind over, greetings, I am Chanel. I feel exhausted. Hold on. Feeling tired because of the rejections. Greetings. Mind over microbes on YouTube. One big thing that is coming in is why do you keep abandoning yourself? Why do you keep thinking that you are not better in the things that you do? Not better, not enough. Not thank you, Spirit, for correction. That you are not enough. The whole thing you're facing is as a result of how you see yourself. So the depression you're facing right now, the unhappiness you're facing right now, you treat others so well. I'm getting that. But you treat yourself so poorly. It's so, the way they are showing it to me, I'm like flabbergasted that you treat yourself like that. You need to cut off from people that drain your energy and start pouring it back to you. That's what I'm going to tell you. That's what I'm going to tell you. It's so big in the way you treat yourself. It's so poor. You treat yourself in the way you speak. I don't even want to tap into that mind over microbes. You have this reoccurring thing, and they call it rumination. You ruminate a lot, and your rumination is very negative. You tell yourself some negative stories, and you think you're telling yourself to motivate yourself, but you're manifesting those things. So yeah, don't be tired. You need to work on your mindset. You need to shift your perspective about you. And a little love of yourself will help. You know, you treat others so poorly, like the way you treat, you treat yourself so poorly and treat yourself so badly. You're just giving a yardstick. You're telling the universe, this is all I want. I want people that are pouring, and then no one pours back into me. That's what you're saying. And the universe doesn't know good or bad. It knows what you stand by, what you believe in, and that is what is going to bring to your very manifestation. So I'm going to leave this here. There's not much being said here. And I'm going to tell you, you are at a crossroad path. And I hope you make the right decision on where to go. If I'm you, before I take any decision on my next thing, sign any job, go any path, any relocation, I don't know why that is coming in for you, mind over microbes, I will work on my mindset. Because if you use this mindset to manifest the things that are coming in next for you, it will also be shitty. I'm sorry, but that's the truth. I don't lie here, I tell it as it is. But that's it. I'll leave you here. All the best, mind over microbes. Bye. Yeah. You said thanks. I always feel people are better. Exactly. That's why I'm telling you. Why do you think people are better than you? You're enough. You are complete. God sees you at whole. So if you know that, or you know that right now, function from that. Don't go take any decision or make any big decision with that mindset. Because if you change your mindset, this is what you're going to get. But if you stay in the same mindset, this is what you're going to get. So make the decision. I love you. Bye. All right. Let me see whether they are gifting. Because sometimes these people, they're not giving me joy on this Instagram. Yeah? Gift, people will not gift. TikTok, at least I know the people on TikTok are gifting before I go to Instagram. I don't understand. Gift, you know, gift. From 12 to 3:47, I've been here. Meanwhile, I'm so shiny and oily. Who is the next person? Please go.
Thanks everyone for the gifts. Thanks, Annie.
Thank you, Annie. Appreciate you. Thank you. Who is the next person on TikTok?
Zinara, please, can you unmute?
Okay. Hello, Mom.
Hello.
Thank you for your message and everything you do for, people. I really appreciate. Yeah, I've been trying to follow you up by listening to your messages, and I've been thinking about the masterclass. I don't know, but I know that I will join. I don't know how it's going to happen, but by God's grace, I will join because it's something that I can resonate with, and I'm really working on that.
Mm-hmm.
So back to my question, I've been working on myself as of recent, and I even wrote a book about self-discovery. The title of the book is The Home I Built to Redeem. And recently I felt disaligned. I don't know, but there's something in me that I don't even have the motivation or courage to continue. I don't know, but probably because of my finance or something, because I'm just alone, I know, but no support from anywhere. So I'm trying to, give the universe something to bless me with. So, and aside from the book, I'm also working on other things. So I really want to know my purpose, if what I'm into is really what I'm supposed to be working on.
Okay. It's all right. You're on the money. You're going through an identity shift. That is perfectly. And they're saying the book was not to make money. It was. I want to say this. I want to say this because when they tell you to write a book, this is what they're telling me about books. They're telling you, no, that is something that you create that keeps giving even when you're done here.
Yes.
So it was not. I don't know if you thought that the book was going to make you money, but they're saying no. And yes, your part is going to help. It's your people, because I'm seeing you standing in front of a group of people. So that means your people will show up for you. But another thing that you need to learn in this identity shift, you need to get that masterclass. You need to come there.
Yes, Mom. I'll try.
Try your best. But one thing they're telling you is the biggest thing now for you is to work on how you come into alignment. Alignment is very, very important in this journey.
Yes, Mom.
So I'm going to leave it there for you because okay, they're saying something about the heart awakening. There's a message. They're pointing me to that message. So they're saying, did you go through an awakening?
Yes, Mom. Yes,
okay.
Mom.
Okay, because they're saying that they need her. So the heart awakening is where compassion lies. And if you're going to deal with people, you are going to have to get rid of judgment and bias. So you are currently in the journey, because they're showing me, they're saying she's currently in the journey. But there's a little bit of hesitance and resistance from you, especially with this identity shift. There's a little bit of, they're saying you're scared to jump. You're scared to jump fully. You're still resisting and asking questions. How will it happen for you? Where will the money come? How will I pay my bills? How will I? And they're saying the net is going to show if you don't jump. If you don't jump, the net will not show. If you jump, the net will show. And the next thing will come up. So I'm going to tell you this. If you can, walk towards getting to the masterclass, because you will understand what alignment means better. But resistance, they're shouting here. Tell her, surrender. Surrender to the journey. It's not your plan, but our plan. It's not your plan, but our plan. Survival was all you. Now, this next phase is all guidance. Is all guidance. Surrender to the journey. Say, yes, they're repeating my mantra, trust the process. They say, borrow her your mantra, trust it. It's not mine, but I say that always. Every time I feel scared and I don't know what to do, I always say to myself, trust the process, trust the process. And they're saying, borrow it. You need to walk in trust this period, okay? Oh my God, so sorry, so sorry. I'm so sorry. Don't worry, it's fine. Try your best, but I'm going to tell you, this becoming of you is beautiful. You're going to bask in it. At the moment, it's hard. I know that. It's tough. But one of the work of becoming, and they're saying more. We want to be part of your life. We want to hear your fears. So your spirit team is saying, talk to us more. We understand the fears, but when you talk to us, you invite us to help you navigate, show you ways that you can be able to sustain yourself in the meantime. I don't know why they're saying something about you're not going to be a starving artist. I don't know what that means, but they're saying say it, so I just said it. So I hope you understand that they wouldn't leave you. You wouldn't go without, okay? So sorry. It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah. It's all good. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome. Take the word back to God, discern it, but truly, immediately you discern it, you have to have a trust fall with God, okay? And surrender. All the best. Love you. Bye. Yeah. All right. I'm going to bring one more person, and that will be it for TikTok. Sam has been here for a long time, so let's pull him up. If TikTok will allow people to join. Okay, Sam, well, I sent an invite. Let me read one YouTube, while Sam is coming up. And since I moved, Rashonda, good evening. I've been having some issues about financial stability. I do get money once I get it. The money don't stay with me. Okay, Rashonda, the vision they're showing me right now in my mind's eye is of somebody using a basket to fill water. And I then asked, what does this mean? They said, you put your money in the wrong things. I don't know what that means. Are you giving to people, takers, users? Are you using it? Are you planting your money for you to invest, or are you using it for frivolities? Again, I say what comes, so you decipher it. Are you using it for frivolities? And the second one is that they said, are you using it leads to, you don't speak to the money and tell the money where to go. Not you speaking to the money, like you taking money and speaking to the money. You have to command the energy of money. So you have to give money where to go so that it can go